And be so wonderful. Live life, breathe it. Somehow I know we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
I forgot that he was tall. I thought he was short for a second.
Tall as fuck.
I forgot.
This is our first host that's like really tall.
Yeah, I had to move the camera back a little bit more. I don't got that wide angle lens.
How tall are you?
Me? 6 foot.
Yeah,
Exactly.
plus the shoes.
Yeah. Huh?
Plus the shoes.
like
6'1", 6'2".
Shoes add like a half inch sometimes.
Sure. I need somebody else.
Got the Air Max 97s.
You got those shoes?
He's ready to cheat at 3000s.
Sure.
What's up, everybody? Bro, I look small. I look small, bro.
You should see how we look over here, bro.
That's crazy.
So the difference over here is crazy as fuck too, bro. I'm taking most of the screen up over here.
It ain't even like that when we're standing.
We got to switch. We got Caesar.
Oh my god.
Dylan, y'all got to switch.
Caesar and Dylan have to switch.
You want to
I promise y'all. Nah, I'm playing. I promise y'all.
Did we hurt your masculinity?
Y'all, I promise.
Ego was stroked.
It's been stroked.
But what's up, y'all?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 9. What was it?
Yeah, man. AKA episode 9. Your nalgas are mine.
Episode 9.
It's only Nieve
shit.
for YouTube.
Yeah. And AKA your nalgas are mine for all the OGs.
So we have here Dylan Carbone, the Rising
RnB
Latin artist.
Oh, you
What's up,
know.
man? How you doing?
Bro, just chilling, man. Happy to be on the podcast, with the boys.
Bro, I was on IG the other time. I was just scrolling. It was like morning, and I see you posing with J Balvin.
Bro,
I saw that.
It's
J
actually
Balvin.
Nicky Jam.
Nicky
Jam. My bad. Nicky, my bad.
Nicky,
I get
Nicky,
confused.
Nicky Jam.
Nicky Jam.
Nicky. He said it like 3 times.
Nicky,
He doesn't say jam, he says yam.
It's
They
a
pronounce
Nicky
it
Jam.
jam. Nicky, yam.
How did that go? How was that whole experience?
Dude, it was pretty sick. I actually wasn't supposed to meet him that day. I was just working with his producer. The producer I did the song X and Hasta La Amanecer and all those songs. He's done records for like everybody. Any song that says La Industria Inc. They
That's
done
him.
like Manuel Turizo, Sech, Bad Bunny, J Balvin.
Yeah,
a lot of people. So
all the big remixes too, huh?
yeah,
What's the
man.
producer's name again?
His name's Marucci.
He's big. He's very big.
Yeah.
He's big.
Well,
Yeah.
this is what happened. He was the producer. He has all the street
Yeah.
cred on that side, but he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna be an artist now.
Yeah.
So
No, I just want to emphasize for them. Look, like this guy is like
Yeah,
big
man.
time. Like
Yeah.
he's up there, bro.
this guy slaps.
This guy's making it. He's gonna fucking make it.
This guy fucks.
This man Slayer.
He slings it across.
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer.
So you made a song with him, right?
Yeah, so he just started being like an artist about like a little less than a year ago.
So he's basically like Dr. Dre, how he just started off.
It's
as
the
a producer.
equivalent to
Yeah.
like Mustard on that beat. DJ Mustard? He's like, oh, I'm producing. Nobody knows about me as an individual. Now I'm going to make an album as Mustard.
Oh, okay, I get you.
So it's kind of like one of those things.
Yeah.
Or Pharrell. Pharrell's like, was a
Pharrell,
producer.
yeah,
and now he's
Pharrell.
a whole ass singing
Well,
artist.
Pharrell's like 22, or at least
not
looks
22.
like it.
Yeah, he's like 45. He looks 22.
Yeah, bro, he looks like half his age. It's
He's
crazy.
like 50 something.
He's
bro.
old.
He
He's,
looks
a,
like
he's
20.
a fucking vampire,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
This man, like, bro, I don't know what he does,
This guy's
but
been in the game for so long.
yeah,
Dude,
like
man.
literally, you talk to old rappers, new rappers, and
They all
like
know him.
Pharrell, they know him. You new sneakerheads, old sneakerheads.
They
Dude.
know him.
Pharrell's known.
He was
Regardless.
he was even calling himself Skateboy P for a minute. That was
Oh,
like
that
a
was
short
him?
quick. That was him. Yeah, he's like
Oh,
Skateboy,
shit.
Now,
Skateboy P.
Skateboy P. Is it that song?
Is that
Yeah.
no?
That's
That's Made in Tokyo.
That's not
Isn't
Made in
it?
Tokyo.
Oh,
Skateboard.
okay.
You know that dude's from Montero? No, it's Made in Tokyo's from the IE.
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
that it?
I saw him.
I saw him sometimes shopping in
Ontario Mills. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
Blue.
crazy.
Blue.
Let's
I'm
get him
just
on.
like, bro,
Let's get him on the
I'm shopping
podcast.
here.
Oh yeah,
For real, huh?
Let's get him on the podcast. Yeah.
Let him know. Let him know.
Dude, you know we should get on the fucking podcast? Mikey Garcia.
Mikey Garcia.
He
That's
was-
not
He was on
familiar.
my video.
The
He was
fighter?
He was at my
Oh,
last
the
video.
fighter. Yeah,
and then he was
yeah.
also at my second video, Yo-Yo, the one with Kayali.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
So we
Bro.
can I could get him
How
on
do you
here.
know him?
He's my homie.
This is homie.
Yeah,
Look at
I
him.
was singing somewhere. I was singing at Grand California in Disney over there, the hotel.
Yeah.
And I sang Rinconcito en el Cielo. And he looked around, and then like when I finished, like all the white people started clapping. He was like, "Oh fuck, you got white ass people that like fuck with Rinconcito en el Cielo," like Ramon Ayala. So he was like, "Sit down, bro. Let's chop it up." So then I just like ever since then we've been friends. So
That's tiny.
like second music video he pulled up with the Lambo Aventador. I think
Oh,
that's what he
that
called
was
it.
his.
Yeah, that was his. And then and that's my first picture with him. And then we haven't really hung out much from that one up to the next one, but he came to like a couple of my shows, which was like crazy because it was like a dive bar, and he just shows up like, hey, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
They're like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then he was here at the last video, and now we're supposed to hang out soon just to like chop it up and just hit the city because
Yo, bro, if you can put in that word, that'd be sick.
Yeah, chop it up and not eating friends. That'd be sick.
I'm gonna ask him to see if he's down.
Even 20 minutes, bro. Okay, so you met success.
Hold on. Me down to do anyone on any type of entertainment.
I got
you know?
this.
I'm even down to have a porn star on this bitch.
I want supposedly
Johnny Sins.
Johnny Sins.
Aaron said he's gonna bring a stripper. Aaron said he's gonna bring a stripper. I still have not seen that.
Damn.
Aaron, where's that
When
stripper
did I
at?
say that?
You say that every podcast.
Every podcast.
Johnny Sins bring a stripper.
Johnny Sins has been everything. He's been a doctor, a lawyer. I'm sure he's been a stripper too.
Yeah, he's a man of many talents. Okay, so you've met successful people, but what do you consider a successful person?
I think a successful person is someone that could be their own boss. They don't have to like have someone telling them when and what to do, when to do it. Like, you know, they don't have to be confined to like a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And you know, they have like somewhat like success in what they're doing, meaning like people are like, oh, like I've heard of that fool.
They
like,
know their
like
name
he's
or
doing,
something.
He's doing shit. Like that fool's grinding.
Mm-hmm.
And like you don't have to be super like a celebrity. If you got like that, all of those 3 things, like I feel like you're successful already. Because most people got it confused. Like you have to have like a bachelor's, or you have to have like a lawyer job or something like super official.
A career.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that. Like if you're making a decent income and you're living on your own and you're doing what you love and you don't have to do like the normality thing, I feel like that's like success.
That's what I think
You're
too.
doing
Like,
what you love. It never feels like work.
It never feels like work.
That is success.
I think like success is also like just the freedom to live, you know, like you're like a week, you're like, I'm just trying to go like on a vacation. You don't have to be like a millionaire or whatever. You don't have to go to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
But just you can be like, okay, this week I just want to go and go on a trip somewhere. Even in
the
the US,
fact that you can
that's
afford
success.
it off of what you love,
Yeah.
that's success to me.
Yeah. You're like even like you don't have to be like artists or anything. Like people like, you know, with their like own businesses and stuff like that. Like I think those people are in their head. And
you know what's the
in our
craziest
perspective,
part?
successful.
Those people get like some of the worst like haters. Because like people are like, oh, that's not a fucking job. Like just because like you don't have like a lawyer job or something like. No offense to lawyers, like
Not fuck lawyers.
Sometimes we need.
Nah, we need lawyers. So hit us up,
Yeah,
lawyers.
hit us up.
Hey, we fuck with y'all. Just charge us less.
$1,000 an hour.
But I
real
also
quick.
feel like in a normal day life, you can be successful. You know, like if you just even if you have a regular job or regular career, a successful person is someone who had goals and they accomplished their goals, no matter what it was.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Whatever high goals they had,
Like, even
like the job they wanted or the house they wanted, the
Fitness
family they
goals
wanted.
sometimes.
That's successful too, you know.
Yeah,
There's
because
different levels of success in a different like areas. You know
Definitely, yeah.
what I'm saying? So I think that's what successful person can also
I
be
think
too.
it is just being happy in what you are currently doing.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
like it can be anything. You can be a successful teacher. You can be a successful janitor.
Yeah.
You can be a
That's true.
successful fucking cowboy. I don't know.
You can be a successful stripper, successful porn.
So you're saying as long as you're happy, you're successful.
Yeah,
I think
I would
you're
agree
making
with
money
you
out
guys.
of what you like to do,
it's like
regardless of what.
Exactly.
your dream. If you accomplish your dream and you're doing it and you're happy, I feel like that's success.
If you wake up happy, like if you wake up happy, even though you still have to go to work, I think that's successful.
Let's do
Yeah.
You've accomplished life, because something about life and just society, they want you to be depressed and fucking and just down. So if you wake up with that positive mindset,
I feel like you're winning.
you're winning.
Yeah.
I think that's success.
Or anything bring you down.
What do you think? So how long have you been doing music for?
I mean, it just depends on how you categorize it. Like if it's based on like when I released like my first official song, in my eyes, I've been doing it for 2 years.
When you first started,
But like first like wrote my first like whole ass song.
like when people publicly knew that you were doing music.
I feel like it was since like 2 years ago. I mean like maybe 5 years ago, because I put out this one like remix to like La Bamba, and it kind of like got a little bit of traction. Like it was on Vivo and shit.
Oh shit.
But like I hated it. Like
Yeah.
I didn't like our rendition of it because I had such a respect for La Bamba. Like it's like an epic song, you know. So like the version that we had done with like the team that I had. No offense to my team, I love them to death, like forever. But it just I kept telling them I want to change this version. I want to change it something more like, you know, just more vintage, but like still modern. But they made it like super pop and I don't know.
You know a funny story about Dylan and like how I knew that other people that I knew him.
How?
So I went to a brunch. It was when I went
This
to.
isn't the porn star story about
No,
me,
no,
right?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, no.
We're good.
It's not the porn star story. We'll get to
We'll
that later.
talk about that on the next
We'll talk about that later on the next
That's on the
episode.
Patreon.
I want to fucking lose this.
That's
No,
the
that
Patreon.
happens on the next story. But no, you know what's that? Decades? Is it that? Is that the
Yeah,
one?
decades, yeah.
So I was telling, I came a little like tipsy
Uh-huh.
to work from Decades because I went to like that thing.
Uh-huh.
And then my manager was like, "Where were you?" And I was like, "Oh, I was listening to my friend sing." He's like, "What's his name?" I was like, "Oh, it's Dylan Carbone." He's like, "Wait, like this one?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What?" I saw him like perform like way back in the day.
What the heck? That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I was like, "Oh damn!" Like you were like, remember? That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, you know?
That's
Yeah.
wild. I
Yeah.
mean, like, I've been performing like live shows, like paid shows, since I was 16.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And
Yeah, because he
so-
said like a long time ago.
It's like 12 years now.
Did you have trouble like pursuing that? Because one question we got from a supporter was that like, how when people don't support your passion or when they make fun of your passion, how did you ever deal with that where like even family members were like, oh, go get a real job, or your friends just didn't support you or made fun of you? Did you ever experience that?
I was super fortunate, and I feel like that's what kind of like helped me a lot was because like both my parents were like super into it, and like they
nice.
actually are the ones that kind of pushed me to get with the band.
Yeah.
That like the first band I joined,
Okay.
they were like, oh, like even though you're 16, you should join the band. Like, and
Nice.
they basically like kind of pushed me, do it, just start. So I had a lot of support. Like even when I was 9, I started dancing like ballet folklorico, which is like the Mexican dance like, with the
Sick.
hat and shit.
Yeah.
So I've always kind of like done this forever.
Nice.
Yeah, but in terms of like not getting support, like, I mean, I was never like, I never had like any like label or any like crazy like help like to do it. I just had to just want it,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
But at least my parents were like, hey, do this shit. Like, you should, like, they didn't ever tell me don't do it.
Nice.
You know?
That's
Of course,
good.
I had my mom, hey, mijo, you know, you should probably go to school so you can, like, get, like, a proper job. But, you know, I always considered music my proper job.
Yeah, like
as a
that's your
musician.
passion. You don't want to
Yeah.
have a job when you can have a passion, and especially if
Yeah.
you're good at it. You know, like, you should be like,
Which you
I
are
can
really
perform.
good at, dude.
Ah, thank
You
you.
know what
Do
I tell-
perform?
You know what I
Of
tell people when they ask me like, what do I do for a living? I was like, oh, I do videos, and on the side, that's when I used to work for Amazon. I was like, oh, I do videos, and on the side, I do Amazon.
course.
Damn.
Yeah, because like I don't see. I remember I hated being like categorized as that job I'm doing. I'm like, nah, that's just what I'm using to get money to fund this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
here.
Yeah,
Same
that's-
with my music, too. Like, I'll do, like, side work and stuff. Like, teach, like, salsa classes and stuff, or bachata classes.
I need a lesson.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, we should do a lesson. We should do a vlog where you teach us salsa and shit.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm down. I'm super
Bachata
down.
at the park with Dylan Carbone.
Ah, shit.
That's hard.
I actually know how to dance to that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I want
alright.
to see both of you guys
I
dance
have
right
behind
now.
the
Dance
scenes
off.
is
I
gonna be
want to see
us
both of you
dancing
guys
on
dance
it.
together
Yeah,
right now,
dance off
holding
right
hands
now.
and hands on the hips.
The only reason why I knew how to dance because I grew up. Of course, you know you grew up in that family, but also because I grew up with an aunt who, when I was young, was in her teenage years. So she was always going out to the clubs and stuff, and they would always be going to like clubs that just played pure bachata.
Okay.
When bachata
Yeah.
was like at its peak, you know, back in like the early 2000s.
Back when I thought it was annoying.
Aventura was like coming out. and shit.
Yeah, they would always go to just clubs where they're playing pure bachata, and they'd always dance, and that's how I learned.
Even Drake had to like
I mean, I was
acknowledge
forced to
them.
learn.
He was like, then Spanish girls love me like I'm Aventura. I was like,
bro,
oh,
they know.
shit.
Aventura was like the biggest shit back in the early 2000s.
For real.
Late 2000s.
You know,
whatever.
back then I used to love dancing. I love dancing.
I love dancing now.
What's that movie? You Got Served?
Oh,
yeah.
That
bro.
was my favorite.
Is it fucking Nick Cannon in that movie or something?
No.
Nah, it's
That's
not.
the
It's,
other
it's the.
It's
That's not the
Marcus
ER.
Houston and
it's a singer.
It's two singers.
Lil Bow Wow? Or?
Marcus Houston.
I think Bow Wow's
and,
in there, yeah.
Bow Wow?
No.
I literally, I'm seeing his face right
I'm
now,
like
but I don't know his
butchering
name.
all the guesses.
But I remember back in like in our old
Omarion.
parties. Omarion.
Omarion.
Yeah.
And Marcus Houston.
I remember when I was like 7, 8 years old, and we're like at family parties. I would always just jump in front of the DJ booth, and I'll just start like breakdancing. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and I had my other cousin. He didn't know how to dance, but he was in karate, so he would just be doing karate moves. And I was just fucking breakdancing. He was doing karate moves. But I used to love dancing.
Can we get some moves right now?
Yeah.
Bro, I used to be able. I always practice how to head spin. That was my thing.
Bro.
You used to be able to head spin?
Yeah, I can probably low-key still head spin.
Hey, do it right now, bet.
I fucking take the whole studio down.
Yeah,
Man.
take the whole studio down with them.
It's
He
like a
does a head
tornado.
spin and we see some purple hair on the floor. Like, oh
Oh,
shit. He lost the hair.
It's a wig.
That's tight, though. That's
Nice.
tight.
So weird.
And sheesh.
No, wait, like the
So-
wiggies.
We have some questions. We posted, you know, that you were gonna be honest, and there's some people
Oh.
asking questions. So
Oh, snaps.
someone wants to know. I guess for the whole group, but we'll start off with you since you are the artist.
Bet.
Favorite artist or music genre.
For me, it's R&B and soul. Like just like I consider them in the same thing. Like R&B with a slash and soul.
So okay, who's your favorite artist? Like of all time for any type of genre of music.
I mean,
all right, let's just do R&B.
I would just say Michael Jackson's the GOAT because like he just conquered like singing, dancing, and just performance in general.
Wasn't he just pop though? Right? He was just pop.
He was a king of pop. That's how he's categorized. Yeah.
Oh, but he's your favorite artist like of any genre ever.
I would say if I had to just pick one, like yeah, because he just influenced so many because of like how badass he was.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Plus, I'm always moonwalking all over the fucking place. You see me at Ross, and I'm like,
I've seen him moonwalk a couple times, random ass places.
That's something you always do. If you know how to moonwalk, you moonwalk everywhere, and if you know how to do a backflip, you backflip everywhere.
Yeah.
Those are the two things you do everywhere, and it's totally acceptable.
You see a group of good-looking girls or whatever, you just
moonwalk,
like,
backflip,
boom, bitch.
no reason.
Yeah.
And no one will ever call you a show off for doing a backflip or a moonwalk.
Because they can't do it themselves.
It's just be like, damn, that dude's sick.
You know what's crazy about a backflip though is like if you're tall as fuck, that shit looks like physically like it breaks physics. Like what the fuck? Like Chris Brown, that motherfucker tall as fuck, and he's like, whoosh.
Yeah, he does a whole ass flip.
It looks like a tree did a backflip. You're like, what the fuck?
It looks slower. It's just weird.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. What else? What y'all got going in your lives?
Someone wants to know. I think this woman has been through it, but she said, what to do in a toxic relationship. And I'm going to often say...
Wait, what is it?
What to do in a toxic relationship.
What to do in a toxic relationship?
Leave. Like, there's no fixing that. There isn't. That's it. That's all I got to say.
I don't think it's as easy as leaving.
I got 2 cents for that.
You're right, but I'm saying the easier term, like, what you should be doing, which is hard, but you should be doing, is literally just leave. Toxic relationships are toxic, and it's not going to change. Period.
But when it's also toxic, does it mean the guy's abusive?
It just says toxic. I don't know what she just literally just said. Someone just asked.
Because I know that's a thing. Like people, it's harder for like people to leave a toxic relationship.
I feel like it's harder for a girl to leave.
Afraid.
It's probably harder for a girl to leave if the guy's really abusive.
Yeah.
Because like he's like probably threatening her and shit.
Yeah.
But also all the way around, the other girl could be very threatening. You never know what.
Or maybe manipulative. That makes him come back.
Yeah.
Makes him feel bad or something.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You said you had a 2 cents, which you had?
Oh yeah.
You had 2 cents for?
Honestly though, like I feel like some people don't even want to admit it, but some people like a little toxic in their relationship, just a little bit. It's kind of like when you get tacos and you put a little salsa on it and shit.
You know it's gonna hurt at the end.
You gotta have a little bit of something. Like it's like it can be like see like if the girl is like slightly toxic, it's like oh man she really liked me like. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
How much is too much toxic?
Well, it's too much when your relationship is considered toxic. What he's saying is like, yeah, there's probably a little bit of toxicity in there, but like your relationship is not considered toxic at all. But if your relationship is considered toxic by both of you and people outside that
I think once it hits outside, that becomes
everyone
toxic.
can clearly see, yo, that shit's toxic.
And when it's draining.
You know, when trash starts to smell, like when there's a little bit of trash, not everyone can see it. And when there's like kind of trash, but when it starts being there for a long time, people start noticing the smell. Same way.
When it starts to smell.
Like sometimes if they're just a little toxic, it's like, oh no, she's just spicy. You know what I mean?
Spicy.
She's a Latina.
Yeah. I don't want to say it, but
She's what I mean, and we all know.
Comes with the territory.
That's wild. Though.
It comes with
you know what's crazy though? I was at the gym, so that's something new. I've been going, but I'm taking it serious now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
No, I gained some weight.
He had to come sideways through the door. He didn't fit.
Yeah.
He didn't fit frontwards.
I went through the back door. The two
doors
open.
The 2 door.
But I know I was listening to this podcast and they were talking about like toxic people and stuff like that. And I was like, people aren't toxic. They just have toxic traits. And there's literally just one way to like get rid of those traits, and it's to like one time you told me like they need to learn. You know, and sadly, sometimes people won't stick around enough for you to learn or for the toxic person to learn, and they're gonna leave. But you're gonna learn sooner or later,
or not,
because it's a learning experience.
Some people are just super stubborn.
Let's have a round.
But sooner or later, they will learn. Even when they're 40 years old, their wife left them or their husband left them, and they,
let's have an intervention.
You better hope so, because people are stubborn and don't want to change their ways. Because
that's true.
What is your guys' toxic trait? We'll go around the room. We have some toxic traits.
What do you
guys
consider toxic though? That's the thing.
What do you consider toxic? It's your toxic trait.
No.
What do you consider toxic?
Your toxic trait?
My toxic trait.
He gets bored fast.
Not that I get bored. Okay. So we giving other people their toxic traits. Okay.
Yeah,
Now we playing. Now we gonna play.
But we don't really know Dylan like that.
I'm all enigmatic
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you don't know me
We're
like
just
that.
gonna enjoy the show. We're just gonna go at each other.
Oh, fucking talking shit to each other.
Well, Aaron, you don't listen.
Well, Aaron, a tomato. Hit him with that. Fuck you. No, you're not telling me that. I didn't say it first.
Oh.
I think my toxic trait is that the texting. Well, I don't reply just because I get annoyed quick.
This is my question though. Like, how do we know if it's toxic? If to maybe some people it is, some people it isn't. Though, like, how do we know if it?
No, it's
my
what's
toxic
toxic to
trait was
you.
literally the opposite of what
Wait,
you just
so we're
said.
saying
That
off
you
what
reply a lot?
we think is
No,
toxic,
like
but it may not be
I'll tell you
toxic
right
to other
now.
people, basically.
Yeah.
But what we think,
What
could
you
be
think is
toxic.
toxic? Yeah.
Fuck, okay, let me
What
think.
were you
I
saying?
think.
Go
no,
ahead,
my
Dylan.
toxic trait for me, low-key, is like legit. Like I'll like be like on a date and shit, and I'll be like, like what's something about you that's like maybe not the best thing about you? Like, and I'm like, I'm like high maintenance a little bit. Like I like your attention. Like if I hit you up or whatever, like I expect you to get back to me. Like not like a whole day goes by and
So
like
you and
nothing.
Saul couldn't date each other.
We tried our best. Yeah, we tried. It didn't work out. The ship has sank.
Nah, but I see what you're saying. I see what
You
you're
know what I
saying.
mean? Like I don't know. I think it's because like I'm kind of like prompt to respond, and like even if I'm busy, I'll be like, hey, I'm busy. Like
You expect the same energy.
exactly.
Yeah. For me, I've noticed if they don't reply to me, I start overthinking. I'm like, oh, she probably out with some other
Getting her
dude.
cheeks
You're
cracked.
doing the same thing though.
That's toxic.
I told you,
You're
bro.
doing the thing that makes you work what they do, but you're doing it to them.
I'm telling you, bro. I ain't shit.
You're
Oh my
accusing
God.
them in your mind. You're like, she's being la chilequila.
Bro, yeah, literally last night, I was like, why isn't this girl texting me? Who's she with?
You texted her, who you
That's
with?
literally what I thought.
He was like, hey, who you with? I know you with someone.
I know you with
FaceTime
someone.
me. FaceTime me in the
FaceTime
car.
me right now.
I know I
Bro, she
haven't
was
replied to
practicing
this.
for you.
For right, huh? Oh shit.
She's like, bringing new moves to the table.
He's like, I know I haven't replied in 3 days, but answer back.
Now you got me thinking, bro.
You're like, she didn't know this before. What the fuck?
Imagine.
Shit.
I don't know, really. Like,
I think your toxic trait is that you wanna.
I'm too good for everyone.
that you wanna talk things through.
No, I'm just playing.
I remember you brought it up when your girl was here. You were brought up that it's hard for her.
You're broadening up?
You brought it up that it's hard for you guys to argue because you always want to talk it out.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes people just want to fucking be
I
mad.
just want to
and
yell
fight.
at you, huh? It's because I don't like people yelling at me, and then like I'm good at talking, so I can calm any situation down.
I think I am too.
That's why.
I have another toxic trait.
Damn.
I have like, maybe I'm just toxic or something.
Honest.
No, I feel like I
Yeah,
have
let's be honest.
I have some unreasonable expectations. Like I expect like the girl that I'm with sometimes to be okay with me checking out other girls. And like, like that's like an unreasonable freaking like it's unreasonable.
Like what? Like
So what's the reasoning behind
guys,
it?
No, I'm gonna put it all on the table. I
We
mean,
told him to say that. We
yeah,
told him to say that.
my toxic trait is that I hate it when my girl gets mad or I'm trying to date other girls. Like,
Yeah,
that
my
shit
toxic
doesn't-
trait is that I hate it that my girlfriend gets mad that I'm late to our date when I was with someone else.
Yeah. Like,
My-
girl, I'm
my-
only, I'm
my
only
toxic
fucking her
trait-
so I can fuck
my-
you better.
My toxic trait is I get mad at my wife when she gets mad when I break up with my girlfriend, and it's like hard for me because I'm going through something. You know what I'm saying?
You're playing the sad songs and
I'm playing the sad songs.
the
And she's like, and then yeah, it's like, bro, let me fucking be sad in peace, you know? Like, fuck, yeah, be a good
Damn.
wife, support me. Me and my
That's-
girlfriend just broke up.
shit.
No, so we go back to
No, I'm
No,
gonna keep
you're
it
saying-
real.
you're
I
saying-
gotta be 100. Like,
yeah.
like, and I like, for example, let's say I'm dating this chick, right?
Yeah.
And then like I'll be like, I want you to trip if I like check out other girls, and like I'm not gonna trip if you check out other dudes, like whatever. Like if you think that dude over there is handsome, I'm gonna be like, all right, yeah.
He's
He's
handsome.
not ugly, you know, he's handsome. You know?
That's very-
And then if I check out a girl, I don't expect her to be like, oh, our day is ruined. Like, you know, I expect the girl to just be like, you know what? She bad. She a baddie. And like, all right, cool.
That's
Doesn't
actually
mean
pretty
I'm
good.
gonna leave with the girl.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish our date and everything. But I
But-
just like that
And then
confidence.
you're gonna
Like,
take her home and you're gonna go
You're gonna go
back.
back.
And then you're gonna find that same
oh
chick.
man,
Bro.
Ralph's really has it going on.
Bro, that's
Cardenas.
when I was with my ex long time ago. We went to Starbucks and we were in the drive-thru, and the fucking the bartista, she was so fucking gorgeous. This girl was beautiful, bro.
Man.
But that's what they call them,
The-
bartistas.
She's like, you want
A
some more
barista.
cream in your
A barista?
The
A
barista.
barista. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't go to
Bartista?
Starbucks. But yeah, I went there, and she told me, she was like, "Wow, she's beautiful, huh?" And I'm like, I started sweating.
You're like, is this a trick question?
Yeah, I was like, I mean, she's cool. And she's like, all right. But in my head, I was like, this girl's beautiful. So, you know, I've been pulling up to that Starbucks recently.
But see, you had one of the girls that was like, oh yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't tripping.
It's like girls are confident in your relationship that you can compliment other people.
Yeah, I think
that's what
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah,
Wait, what's your toxic trait for real, Aaron?
Oh shit.
We not skipping you.
I thought you guys were.
Would that be considered toxic though?
I don't think
Having
so.
those expectations.
I think it does
It's
create.
slightly toxic.
It does
right?
create a toxic relationship, especially because you both won't end it. You know, she's like, she doesn't like that, then stop. You know, you'll do that shit like at the beginning of the relationship. It's not like you wait.
Fat ass.
I know. You say it like that. Things rotund.
How long you think her tongue is?
If she put a banana down her neck, how far would it get?
Oh man.
Start asking her random questions.
damn.
Do not try this at home.
Yeah,
Aaron,
don't
what's
try
a
this at
toxic
home with
trait,
your
Aaron?
girlfriends. So
You think
Aaron,
we
You guys
forget
kept
it?
talking. I was just thinking. Over
Aaron, we
here.
ain't gonna skip you, bro.
Yeah, we
We
ain't
got
skip
covered.
this.
It's fine.
Let's interview
You
you.
know, if you guys shut up, you know.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
All right, what
His
you
toxic
got?
trait is he doesn't believe in manifestation.
Yeah,
That's
no
manifestation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
Hey, I
That's
found
toxic.
crystals. I found crystals in my car. Who left that shit in there?
Dang.
That was me.
That was you.
Oh
homie.
shit, that's why y'all eat lunch
Blame
together.
Maria.
That's where we ate lunch together. So
All right, what's your toxic trait, Aaron?
Damn. I'm pretty sure I do have some guaranteed, but I don't know, dude. Honestly, like I don't know.
How convenient. You forgot.
When girls yell at you, what do they tell you? You're a fucking, and then they go and explain themselves.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
up-
bro, I can bring out the whole dictionary from my
Also, you're
past
toxic as
shit, bro.
fuck.
Hey, toxic as fuck.
Hey Aaron, ain't nobody perfect, bro. So
No,
you
but-
know.
I'm far from that shit, bro. And
You know what I think it might be?
I'm never afraid to say that ever.
I think just from what I've observed
Go ahead.
is that you never think you're wrong.
I've always been wrong. I'm
Honestly,
always wrong
when we did
sometimes.
talk about manifestation, you were like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Like, you didn't even explain it. You're like, no, you guys. It felt like you're like, you guys are wrong. It doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work for me.
I think that's what it is.
No. We're like, and we're all like trying to convince you. No, it works. When you're like, no, it's not.
He's not
Can't
open-minded.
convince me.
No, I am open-minded. That's one. I mean, you guys can keep trying to convince me, which is fine. I'm totally cool with it. I'm not convinced
I
yet.
guess,
Yeah.
I said yes.
Okay.
Okay,
I like
what
that.
percentage are you at now at
I'm
this
like
point?
at a 42.
What if I gave you some crystals?
Let's get you
Work
some
to do.
I
crystals.
don't believe in crystals. Though.
I'll put some crystals in
Oh,
your car.
Thora apparently did.
He's gotta do the little egg with the yolk thing. Have you guys seen that
que te
shit?
laven.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah,
line.
limpia,
You
una
have
limpia.
powers?
You break it and it's all like
It's a
Limpia.
the fucking chaman.
it's got the
gonna-
freaking caca
Is
inside
it
and
gonna
shit.
give me
Yeah,
the-
and you
it
got bad
Is it
energies.
gonna give me the nutrients?
It's gonna give you your eagle powers.
I need the nutrients.
I wanna win.
I want to win.
Oh my god, that movie.
That movie's a fucking legendary.
I wanna
movie.
get paid to lose.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Honestly, not to leave it as top 3.
Top 3, yeah, for sure.
Top three.
Bro,
Top
that
for
shit's
sure.
that shit's hilarious, and it's even funnier when you're drunk or like high. Or
Bro,
whatever.
I remember one
Even
time.
funnier.
One time
fucking Chancho?
at Saul's house, bro, I watched it when like everyone was asleep. It was like 5 a.m, and I was like, I watched it. It was the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Bro.
Meanwhile, everyone's asleep.
Honestly, Nacho and Esqueleto's relationship is toxic in there, huh?
That is a toxic.
That is a
Like,
toxic
we
relationship.
don't win, and like all the freaking argument they had at that one point.
I don't
It's science.
They're like opposites, but they work
They
together.
were opposites, but they worked.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch WWE?
Well, no, but I hear everyone's watching it now because Bad Bunny's on
Well,
it now.
it's
So
done now.
Yeah,
bro.
it's,
Oh, it's
the whole
done now?
thing's done. Yeah.
No, but I feel like
shit.
every single like little boy or little kid, dude, literally from the face from like they're like 6 to like 11 or whatever, 6 to 12, whatever you want to say. Everyone watched WWE. Like almost every.
I
little
did.
kid,
You didn't
watch WWE?
almost.
I didn't watch
closest
I
I
it.
said
got to
almost, not
WWE
every-
was Nacho Libre.
Almost every little kid.
I was
Literally.
weird.
I've been rocking WWE shirts, bro.
Like no, like literally everyone, like almost every little kid went through that phase of WWE. Like
Yeah.
for some reason you just did, and you
Yeah.
believed it was real, and then you found out it was fake.
That's not
You
real.
still kind of watched it,
No,
and then but like after you found out it wasn't real, you're just like, I don't want this anymore. You know?
kind of just threw it
I
away.
don't remember
Yeah.
watching it, but I remember going to school and kids talking about it all the time, like Stone Cold Steve Austin
I mean,
and like all
yeah.
that.
Did you have kids going like this in front of your school and getting in trouble? Just
Yeah, they were doing that shit. They're like,
I never knew-
unlimited pumps.
I never knew what that meant. I was like, what
Yeah,
the
no,
fuck
but I
is
remember in
going
my,
on?
we couldn't flip people off, so what we would do is we just go like that.
Yeah.
Dude, you know the class. Get
Suck it, Miss Charles.
Yeah. What's up with Miss Charles?
Fuck you, Miss Charles.
Oh shit, fuck you, Miss Charles.
I got 2 words for you.
So,
Suck it.
so do you think a lot of people talk shit on Bad Bunny when he was like doing the whole WrestleMania thing?
Yeah, that shit.
No, a lot
People
of
just talk shit to
to
talk shit.
Yeah.
How do you deal with shit talkers?
Yeah.
I think it kind of fuels me just because, like, I'm like, oh shit, I've elevated to a point where I have haters. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
like people hate on you now. Like
If you don't got haters, and you're not really like, you're not
you're not
doing
bothering
it.
people's bubbles. You
You're
know, you're
gonna
not,
keep working, like, getting to the next level if you don't
Yeah.
got haters.
Yeah.
Haters
That's
and
what sucks,
supporters. Haters and
Yeah.
supporters pay the same attendance fee.
It's a yin and a yang. You just have to like you can't have one without having the other.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I know that's the way it is, and that's totally like that's what life and shit. I'm saying it just sucks that it has to be like that, but it is what it is.
So,
bro.
You
Yeah,
can't
'cause
please everyone.
one of
yeah, it's true.
And that, it fucking
Yeah.
with our TikTok videos are
Yeah.
it's something just it has nothing. It's just friendly. Like 100. Like you
Yeah.
you wouldn't
and then
think.
people have a problem.
And people just have a problem with
Yeah.
something.
Honestly, like I feel like I have a good amount of haters on some shit
I hate
because like
you.
because like since I'm like dude, I like Spanish isn't even like my first language. You know, I learned it because of my grandparents
Mhm.
because they didn't speak any English, like any Spanish or any English. I'm sorry, they didn't speak any English at all. And so like I had to learn to communicate with them. But the haters that I get is like on like YouTube videos and certain songs, like they're like, oh, like your Spanish is all fucked up anyways, like this and that.
So who cares?
So-
You still singing it.
Why is
I
that?
know.
Yeah, why is
Even,
that?
Have you
if
noticed?
even if you don't sound super
Yeah.
authentic, like you're still singing a whole ass song in fucking Spanish, bro.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
that you wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Have you
come on,
have you
dude.
noticed? I love my people and everything, but have you noticed like Mexicans are the biggest gatekeepers?
What's a gatekeeper, by the way?
Let's
so-
say
Sounds all futuristic and shit, like in
so like
space.
for example,
They're the person that says, I don't.
it's hard to okay. So let's say I'm a gatekeeper for Spanish speakers, right?
Yeah.
I'm fluent in Spanish, and because you have a little accent, maybe you don't know like look at this no sabo kid,
Yeah.
and it's like they just exclude them,
Mm.
Bro,
and that's like a gatekeeper.
Everyone's
gatekeepers.
a no sabo kid nowadays, bro.
Bro, everyone's a no
Mess
sabo
up
kid.
one word on a video or mess up any like
You're
you
a no
just
sabo
forget a
kid.
word. You're a no sabo kid.
Bro,
It's
it's,
like
it's
unlimited
so
memes.
hard.
And
It's,
then
it's
even
so
like-
hard to not mess up one word or two.
Yeah, even like they just don't want to see each other win, and they're just
Yeah.
always
It's
putting
like,
each
bro,
other
I'm sorry I
down.
wasn't born in the fucking motherland and I didn't fucking live there in my life, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
not even that. Yeah, like you like for you to speak perfect Spanish, you have to come in like the first year.
Yeah,
Because like you know like we know like people.
I spoke perfect Spanish when I was a kid.
I spoke. You know when I started speaking perfect Spanish? When I took Spanish 1.
That's when you started speaking perfect Spanish.
Well, like around like the
Yeah.
house, like completely, because I was trying to like really pick up on everything. Because I mean I know Spanish perfectly, but like when I would like
But you came from Mexico.
yeah, but like when I would put like my accents and stuff, like I would like say the las palabras más gruesas.
Ay.
Like,
Gruesas,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
Oh, you
Damn.
come on, bro.
His
You know,
voice got
like,
deep
it
and
was
everything.
It was a lot more
Tus
authentic.
tus
It was a lot
palabras
more
me
authentic
calientan.
than the Spanish I was using when I was growing up with white and Asian kids. You know, because I was only listening to my Spanish,
Nah,
not
bro,
someone else's.
I knew my Spanish was perfect, and then I started going to like elementary school, and I lost all that shit.
Man.
Yeah, so
And didn't you get help from the ELD?
yeah, I got held
On
down.
el ELD?
Yeah, I'll do the whole podcast like this. I don't give a fuck. That shit was funny as fuck. You didn't even do the podcast like that. You gotta do this podcast like that.
What? You want me to talk like this
Episode
all day?
You gotta talk like
I
that.
could talk
all
like
day.
this all day. What the fuck you tripping about?
How do you spell a tóxica? Let me see. Let me get your
Toxica is gonna be TOXICA.
How do you spot?
How do you spot one? Let's go.
How do you spell? I thought you said how you spell it. I was like,
See, that's why
an
you're
interesting
interesting
question.
You have bad
I
pronunciation.
gotta go back. I gotta go back to EOD.
It's such an easy question, but I got nervous. I was like, oh fuck, that's I better not mess up something easy.
we do random spelling
He was like,
bees
"Fuck,
on
there's,
this
there's an
podcast.
accent mark somewhere on this letter, on this word."
Is this for the championship?
I
Yeah.
didn't explain this I didn't say it in the past episode when we were saying how to spell tóxica. But if she's in RN, tóxica. as
Tóxica,
fuck.
yeah.
If she goes to
Man.
med
Or
school,
LVN.
if she goes to med school, she's a tóxica in training.
Nah, she's a bad.
Fuck.
She a bad bitch.
If she goes to med school, she ain't gonna take nothing from no one.
Low-key,
She won't be a
bro.
tóxica.
If she go to that's true. If she go to med school,
She put up with so many things during that schooling that literally you ain't
a
shit.
tóxico
Honestly,
can't phase her.
Yeah, tóxica
A
can't face her.
Toxica, yeah, like honestly, like if they got some big ass hoop earrings. Like
Oh,
if
they got the whoops.
Especially if it has like their name up in there, like, you know what I mean? Like, Leia or like some
Leia.
shit. Or if
She
they have
draw-
a necklace that says their fucking name right there
Oh,
in gold
yeah.
and shit.
Yup.
She
That's
got a
tóxica, for real.
tattoo.
She draws in her eyebrows.
If she got a tattoo of her sign,
Oh.
Damn.
especially on her thigh,
Anything with astrology. Anything with astrology. Tóxica, bro.
crystals.
Crystals.
She leaves crystals in your car.
Tóxica.
tóxica.
Or she knows way too much about the zodiac like signs and shit.
Astrology.
Yeah.
Like she's like, oh my god, you're a Virgo.
Astrology.
Oh, like
I know. Your rising sign, this
Yeah, she's like, wait, what day were you born? The 18th? Okay,
That
your
shit
rising
is
signs
so-
a Leo. And
bro,
your,
yeah, I
your
would think that I know. I'm
moon is
starting to learn the
Taurus.
horoscopes, and then someone is like, "Oh, what's your rising moon?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
a rising moon.
I just barely learned about that. I'm a Capricorn. Now I gotta learn about my fucking moons.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand all that.
I need help.
I saw a video the other day where like
Don't help me with this.
they're like oh like they were like this dude was like telling girls to be careful, like if a dude knows way too much about zodiac signs, he's like he's a fucking killer, like he's a pro, like basically like, he gets like mad girls or some
Oh,
shit
definitely.
like that.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
if you get like you like humor homegirl like oh you know your rising sign with like you know
Let's
like your water sign mixed with your fucking earth sign.
Yeah,
sign
I'm
and
your,
shit.
I'm
That's
your,
actually
like,
really
I'm
good
your
stuff.
water,
I was
I'm
like,
your
oh my
moon,
god,
your
this is the
sun.
last
Airbender.
Let's help out. Let's help out our female audience and help them find a tóxico. What are some red flags for a tóxico or a fuckboy? What are some red flags for our
Toxico
female
and a
audience
fuckboy
to
are two
look for?
different things.
Okay,
though.
I got
Hold
one.
on, can I explain this really quick?
do
though?
it.
Toxicos are like relationship type of thing. Fuckboys are just
Ah,
fucking
you're right,
around.
you're right.
That's
fucking
exactly.
around.
I was
So-
literally
no,
about
no,
to say
but-
some shit like
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah, they don't like the toxicos. Don't even want to take you on a fucking date. Like they're like they skip the date. Hey, we should hang out sometime.
We should hang out
and then
sometime.
they're just in the car, and then they're like, hey, we should go in the back seat already. Like that's like mad like
That's
toxico.
fuckboy.
Like,
No,
That's fuckboy.
status,
That's fuckboy.
They're kind of like in the same realm
Toxico,
though, right?
Toxico is when you. Toxico is longer term.
He's just trying to fuck every girl. Literally.
Yeah. Because
He's literally
Toxico.
trying to fuck over every girl. Basically.
Toxico creates like problems in the relationship. You can't be a toxico and like.
Oh, because you can
Yo,
be
right.
toxico and be like super loyal.
Yeah.
Like crazy
Because you
loyal.
manipulate them, you like do all these
Yeah.
things. But how do you spawn one? What's
Okay,
what's
well,
the main
it should
thing?
be because you can't just you don't just date a tóxico. So they start as a fuckboy.
How to spot a fuckboy?
So how do you spot a fuckboy so you don't get that tóxico?
He wears 2 chains.
Okay, good. I only got one.
You got 2. I only have one on.
I got one. Does Dylan have 2? Dylan got the jewelry.
Oh shit.
If he wears
If
if he
it's-
wears a bunch of rings,
I just got one chain. And shit.
wear a bunch of rings,
Oh,
tóxico.
Oh shit.
I think that's trendy,
Shit.
but I think if it's
Damn, I
earring,
took off my other 8 in the car.
Have them in the car.
to pass the sensor. Or what?
It's like beep. Oh fuck! I gotta put it
You're
back.
like, what do you think?
I think if he drives, well, just from what I know from like people I know,
I got one too.
if he drives like a Challenger,
Muscle car type
Muscle
of thing?
car.
Some
Yeah.
type of cars.
I like a
yeah.
Camaro
watch
or
out,
some
red
shit.
flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, red
Yeah.
flag.
Red
If he
flag.
drives a hatchback.
What's the car that Caesar drives? What's it called?
A BMW.
No. What is it? What's your car called?
Honda Civic hatchback.
If he
Sport.
drives a Honda Civic hatchback Sport, red flag.
The
Red
dudes that
flag.
have those, like,
Get
the
out of
dudes that have those racing cars that are like super fucked up, but they're like building them.
Yeah.
Toxico,
Though
bro.
I was gonna say that like if their exhaust pipe like makes
Like
it so
the-
their car is like freaking 3 times louder and shit.
But they're still going.
Toxico.
It's not 3 times louder, but they're still going 3 times slower.
And it'd be a car that shouldn't even be
Yeah.
making like that much noise. You're like, why the fuck is this like hatchback like being so fucking
My
loud?
car is
Yeah.
quiet. As,
Toxico.
my car is quiet as fuck, and I be gapping them dudes.
Like your electric
I'm
motor?
like, they're like,
Bro.
and I'm.
I love racing motherfuckers because
Bro,
my
your-
shit's like silent.
Your
It's
car
like
literally
the
sounds
wind's
like
just like.
we just said this. Your car sounds like the Jetsons.
Dylan
Nah,
got
man.
Tesla.
My car sounded like how my hand just sounded. Just like that. Just like that's literally how my car
My
sounds.
dumbass paid a
The
lot
only
of attention.
time
I
it
was
makes
like,
it make it sound when you reverse though. It's like
I heard that.
Like the Jetsons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did they
Sound
make
like
that
a
for
spaceship.
safety? They made that for safety, right? For
yeah,
like people
because so
around
someone
you.
doesn't get hit.
Because you
know what I
can't
mean?
It
hear
literally
that.
sounds like a spaceship. I'm not even kidding.
When I was
Like,
when I
actual
was a
spaceship.
postman,
Like a
my number
UFO?
one fear
Huh?
was getting
Yeah.
when I was a postman. My number one fear was getting ran over by a Tesla or a Prius because they're so
Yeah.
quiet, and you're just like looking down at the mail, so you're not like really looking, and you just get clapped.
Yo, but tell me why like people who drive Priuses, they drive like the craziest on the
They
freeway.
drive faster.
Like they trying to race everybody. It's like, hey, calm the fuck down. You're like it's a Prius. Like,
You know, it's funny.
It's a
it's a
Prius.
Prius. Be
You know,
quiet.
my uncle, he drives a Prius. I remember I was with him in the Prius, and then some dude cussed him out, made fun of his Prius.
Oh.
And man's got a Lamborghini in the garage.
Is that the yours one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's just
crazy.
funny.
You know, when I'm delivering, I've noticed these big ass houses have just normal cars.
No.
It's crazy.
Because they got
And then
that.
if you go to like normal, like if you go to like poor neighborhoods, you see some expensive ass cars. And if you go to rich neighborhoods, you don't really see expensive ass cars.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, it's because they're not
They,
trying to spend all their
they
money
got them
on-
in the garage though. That's why you don't see
Yeah.
Got
them.
me in the garage.
Or it depends on the individual. You
Yeah.
know, like some people just have money and they're like, I never wanted to have a glitzy glammy, like get attention.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
You know,
yeah.
back then I was like, I don't give a fuck if I live in an apartment. I was still gonna have a Lamborghini.
Oh my god.
Man.
I fucking love Lamborghinis, but now I'm more a Bentley guy.
Oh god.
Now you can't even live in an
God.
apartment anymore. That's why you changed up, huh?
Yeah.
Switched up.
What's your guys' for your fucking favorite model car, or what's your car future?
Let me see.
Like,
The next one I want to get is the what's it called? That's
The
the
Model 3?
freaking
Is
the
it still the
BMW i8. I think
The
it's
i8?
called.
Those are hard.
They
Yeah,
look
those are hard.
sick. It's like I feel like it's attainable. Like I just
Yeah,
get
it's
a little
attainable.
more success, and then bam.
You know,
I'm
people
gonna get this shit.
hate on those so much.
I don't give a fuck.
I know, bro. They're clean as fuck. Also, the new Corvettes.
Yeah.
Have you
The
seen new
C8s?
Corvettes?
Oh, they look
no,
sick as
C8s
fuck. They
C8s are
almost
old
look-
as Corvettes.
They're fresh as fuck. The new Corvettes are fresh
They
as
got
fuck.
like a hella like Ferrari Lambo
Yeah.
type vibe, even
Yeah.
though it's
That's a sick ass car.
I guess mine that like I'm not gonna go like fucking like super expensive because that's super unrealistic.
No, it's not.
That's
not,
not,
bro.
What the fuck?
Manifestation,
bro.
What's
I
up
know.
with your negativity?
Stop it.
Did you just say?
How is that even
Did you just take a
negative?
big
Because
super
you're gonna
bowl of
get that nice
negativity?
You
car.
said it's
You will get it.
unrealistic. You said unrealistic to get your dream car.
Dude, he's
Why?
talking about because he wants a spaceship, bro.
Okay, maybe if it was a spaceship, but I want a fucking
I
rocket.
know the hyperdrive, fucking.
Anyways, at this point right now, a car that's more like
No,
affordable.
I want in 10 years when you're
Right now, let
multi-millionaire.
me tell you the ones affordable right now. That would be dope because they're
Mhm.
still very nice cars. Like you said, the BMW i8
Yeah.
or the Audi R8.
Hell yeah.
Ah,
Because they're not even that expensive and they're so fucking beautiful and fast. I think the R8 is like, I don't know, what, 100 grand, 90 grand? 80
R8s are
grand?
clean.
Maybe even less, I
They're
don't know.
clean.
Oh, you got some big expectations then. Because what's the
no,
car?
that's small. I'm talking
No,
about-
what's the
I'm
car
not
that
talking
you
about,
said
like,
was like unattainable or some shit?
I can
What
see you
would
in a
that
Rolls
be?
Royce. You got a Rolls Royce look.
What?
Home.
Yeah, you have the Rolls Royce look. So what's your unattainable? Let's say your unattainable
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
dream.
a yacht.
That's not a car.
Yeah, I know.
I
I told you. It was
Yeah.
either spaceship
I
or
want a
fucking.
fucking
Now I
yacht.
understand.
You know
Now I
what I'm saying?
understand.
I want
It's
a
like-
fucking
it's
yacht.
like, I want a
with
pinche
I want
cruise.
a fucking
He
yacht
wants- he
with
wants-
a helicopter fucking landing spot on it too.
He wants a yacht on a
That's a
trailer.
fucking cruise, bro. You want a cruise? A cruise ship.
I said unattainable, but maybe if
You know what I want to do? I want to
Yeah.
have so much money where I have a yacht and I put a Lamborghini on the yacht and I do donuts on the yacht.
You're stupid.
That's
You're
how much.
fucking up your own yacht.
That's how much money I want to have.
My unattainable one. I want a fucking space station. Fucking on Mars
that
and shit.
honestly
You know
is
what I mean?
unattainable.
Imagine you get there. I'm turning up on Mars, bitch. Like,
Pull up.
Yeah,
Pull up.
it's a little high
That's
for
a
me.
little.
that's unattainable to me.
BYR, BYR.
Damn, I guess we just
Bring your
forgot
own
about my car,
rocket.
Even if
whatever.
you, no, even if you
BYOR.
become rich, which I'm pretty sure you will, like
Oh.
that's actually like out of this world money right there.
Because
they're
Elon Musk
saying-
has one.
Huh?
Elon Musk has multiple.
They're saying shit like a certain amount of money you can actually fly up there and like party. Like
Oh,
I think it's
party.
the moon or Mars. I'm not sure.
I think moon.
It's the moon.
When you get your first, let's say your first $5 million check, what are you gonna buy?
I'm gonna invest.
There you go.
That's
That's what we
boring.
like to
I want
hear.
to know. I want to know the diamonds you
I'm
rocking.
not gonna buy. I'm gonna invest to make like
10 million.
triple that. Like you know.
Long term though.
I
Long
keep
term.
stacking.
I'll put my whole check in Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
Dodge.
That's what I do. 5 million, right?
Doge.
It's pronounced
5
Doge.
million, right?
Doge.
Alright.
Doge.
What I'm gonna do with that, of course, invest. But of course, I'm gonna get some advisors to see what is the best stocks to invest at that
Man,
time.
you guys are boring.
Hold on, homie.
Hey, we're talking
Let me
stocks, Holmes.
finish, bro.
Fucking stocks with my elbows
All right,
up.
hold on. That stocks in that, right? Then I would go out and buy like the places that are gonna make you money guaranteed. So I'm gonna buy a Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna buy a Starbucks. I'm gonna buy a Raising Cane's. I'm gonna buy all those fucking fast food places that actually make you money.
Hey, tell them about your
nonstop.
fucking
Put them in
club.
the and you got put those things in the most like urban neighborhoods, like fucking like whitest neighborhoods, because those are the people that really go for those 3 fucking things I just said.
Bro,
I fuck with Canes.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying like, you know what I mean? Fucking, they fuck with that the most, and they pack that shit up all day, every day.
Bro, you want me to tell you what I would do for the first $5 million?
Uh-huh.
I'll buy a big ass motherfucking house.
yeah, that's true.
Number one.
Now, you know what you
Number
should
two,
buy?
I'm sharing my money with the homies.
Nah,
with
I
my
sure you
family.
should.
Nah, fuck the homies.
Fuck the homies. I'm burning my money in front of the
I'm gonna
homies.
keep it real quick. I ain't gotta lie to
Yeah, if I get a $5 million check, y'all ain't gonna hear from me ever again.
You're in Tahiti and shit.
I'm in
Like,
fucking Turks and Caicos, bro.
All right, man. I was just trying to be loyal.
I'm burning your
bro.
shoe.
I was just trying to be loyal and be good friends with y'all, but that's cool, bro. I
It's a
guess.
doggy dog world, Aaron.
Well, I don't eat my own dogs. I don't eat my own dogs. Me and my dogs go hunting.
Oh,
Damn.
damn. Speaking
Fucking-
facts from the heart.
The circle of life.
Dylan knows how to sing, so he wants to sing. Sooner or later, Sooner or
let's
later.
get a-
Sing us a song that we can all sing to, but like, so we can show the fans that, or the supporters, sorry.
Oh, he got fans now.
No,
he got
supporters.
fans.
No, supporters.
Air Bears, you're Air Bears.
We don't call them fans. We
You
call
call
them
me Air
supporters.
Bears.
Oh my God.
We don't call them fans. We call them supporters.
The Air Bears.
The
Air Bears.
Airbenders?
No, we're gonna call them air conditioners because
Fuck
they keep us
no.
cool.
Oh my God.
What's
We
up, air
want to show them
conditioners?
how much better you can literally sing than us. So
Oh
to
my
pick a,
God.
Nah, yeah,
Let's do a talent
pick
show.
a song. Yeah, this is a challenge.
Talent
Pick a
show.
song that we
I'm
can all
so
sing to.
nervous. I'm so
Yeah,
talent
pick
shy.
a song that we can all sing to at the same time.
I've been
We're gonna
waiting
hear
for
how
this my
good
whole
it is.
moment.
All right, let's see. Let me think
Gonna
of
be on
some.
YouTube.
Give me some options. I like
Any-
think of
anytime we-
artists.
any
My heart
famous
will
song that-
go on.
Any famous song. Any. Wait, what song is it?
You know Titanic? I'm gonna just stand straight like this.
My heart will go on.
You know the name of the song?
Yeah, I've been singing that, bro. I'm telling you, I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, so you're ready. So what song would you like to
Just pick a
choose?
popular song. A
Actually,
popular song that
I
everyone-
brought Dylan
like
here.
everyone, like you're at the club.
It
and
could be an
everyone
old
knows
ass
they can
song?
sing it.
Yeah.
Anything. Like, you're at the club and everyone's singing the song while they're dancing.
All right, fucking Maluma song then.
Okay,
Nah, I can't.
okay.
He said, yeah,
I don't really listen to
You said
Maluma.
any song,
Any
you're like,
song.
oh, I
This
can't.
motherfucker goes,
I said popular, like super
Maluma
popular.
is
Maluma
popular.
popular.
He's like
He-
Maluma baby.
But is
Maluma
he
baby.
mean at the
Mwah.
club? Like
In the
Maluma?
club, yeah, people get down in the club.
Meet me in the
No,
club.
why'd you just
Bottle
stop
full of
it?
pussy, my mind got what
You
you
feel good,
need.
huh? I wish you had the headphones still so you can just.
Maluma baby.
Dude, honestly,
Mwah.
Maluma's probably top 5.
That's cool. I'm not saying
I'd
anything,
say
I'm
he
just saying
is.
Someone else.
Someone else? I mean, there's like, fuck, I don't know.
English, Spanish, freaking Chinese. I don't care.
I don't know about Chinese. We're gonna run into the same issue as my mom.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, it could be like any genre and shit.
Yeah, that we all know.
No, how about we all just sing our own song?
That's gonna suck.
Because this, like, we've been going on for a long time thinking
Okay,
about songs. So you
Fucking
just
choose a song.
your favorite song, sing it. Aaron, your favorite song, sing it.
Oh my
Caesar,
God.
your favorite song, sing it. I sing my favorite song.
All right, go.
No,
have a-
I don't have a
This is
favorite
the,
song,
this is
but
the I Am Friends talent show.
I hate this. I'm so nervous.
Vote in the comments who won
I'm a
besides Dylan.
when I mix the audio, I'm
You're
just,
gonna blend
You're
this.
gonna auto-tune the fuck out
I'm
of
gonna auto-tune
yourself.
the fuck out of mine.
You fucking bastard.
I know. Like,
You're
I
gonna
mean,
put
I
his-
know a part. I know, like, I like this song, so
Alright,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
gonna sing him. Tú me partiste el corazón.
I lost.
Okay, I lost.
Pero mi amor no hay problema, no, no. Ahora puedo regalar
Ya que.
un pedacito a cada nena y solo un pedacito.
See, okay. let's change the subject. Okay, we
Okay,
can't.
so you're next. You're next. So you're next. Yeah, put you on the bus first.
Are we just singing Maluma music?
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
but
do
I
it.
fuck with his music. I feel
That's
like
cool, that's cool.
it's got a vibe, you know.
Yeah, that's a.
The thing with me,
vibey.
the thing with me in songs, I don't remember songs. I have to hear it.
Yeah, I have to hear it.
You don't remember any song off the top of your head?
Yeah, this is a story all about how my life got
Okay,
flipped
you
right
just sound like
upside
you know
down.
talking.
I mean, he's rapping.
Hey, man's just singing a song.
Okay,
You're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey,
shut the fuck up, wey.
He's not singing. He's
Yeah,
rapping.
this is a story
It's a
all
different-
about how my life got flipped right upside down.
Why did we decide to do this? I hate
just
this.
rap.
It's a talent show, bro.
Let's just go,
I don't think our mics are that good to pick up all the tones that we
It
hit.
starts
Yeah.
distorting and shit. It's like,
All right, I got a question.
Oh, I thought you were gonna sing.
dímelo, dímelo.
Hey, yo, mira. Oh, no. Oh, I have a
Dímelo,
question that
Yali.
came from like one of the fan subscribers.
air conditioners.
The air conditioners.
Supporters.
Their supporters.
The
It
The-
was
the air
why
bears?
don't
The air
guys?
fresheners?
I don't do this, but why don't guys like their girlfriend's pictures?
Good one.
Oh, shit.
Why
Yeah,
don't guys like their
I never
girlfriend's
did that.
pictures?
Every relationship I've ever been in, I always like every single
Yeah,
picture.
I've never done that, but I've seen it on Twitter. Like, oh, this motherfucker, like, you know, she's going off on him. I'm like, damn.
Why
I
do you
think-
guys think?
How do
Yeah.
your business?
I think if your man's ain't liking all your pictures, you gotta drop him. Because, like, he's not your biggest fan.
Yeah.
If he
Like-
ain't screenshotting your
If
pictures,
that motherfucker better be looking at your pictures and like, oh, I'm gonna take this to the restroom. Nah.
Yeah, he better be getting that
Like,
bigger iPhone size.
He gotta be
you
in
know?
love with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If his dick don't get bigger when he sees your picture,
My dick just.
nah.
Yeah,
Man's
it
gotta
feels-
go.
Man's gotta go.
I mean, there's sometimes when there's a girl I like, sometimes I don't like her picture, but it's not just because I'd be I give more criticism. Now that I actually like you, I want you to put effort in your pictures. You know, I don't want no sloppy picture.
tóxico.
Tóxico.
My way of them
Tóxico.
knowing that I didn't like the picture as much is like I'll like it, but then the comment won't be like as like
Or
I'll just be like it's
fire.
nice.
It's
you know?
nice.
Hey, you look pretty.
You look good.
Pretty.
You look good.
You look good.
There was a picture back when my girlfriend and I still weren't dating. Like when I knew her, when I followed her on Instagram, that I never liked. So I never, literally, I never liked the picture. No, she was like, "Why did you like it?" I was like, "Cause I straight up just
Never liked
never
it.
liked it."
Yeah.
Like, I was like, "It is what it
You
is."
just tell her I saved the best for last.
Oh, smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
I should have
You're like I'm still building. I'm charging up to like it.
You know what I just thought about right now?
I like that.
This is probably just me because I'm a fucking mess and I have trust issues. Imagine being your girlfriend's photographer and you're
That shit's
basically
annoying.
marketing her. And once you break up, other guys, they find her attractive because of the pictures you took of her.
Damn.
The angles you were spotting, bro. Damn.
Damn.
Can I say it? Can I say the word?
Oh, wait.
The B word?
No.
No.
Okay, never mind.
B word?
No, we can't be saying that word anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna say it when it deserves to be said.
No,
Just saying.
It's getting clocked.
Oh
It's
my god.
in the fucking thing.
He's preparing for the big one.
Alright.
I have a situational question that someone asked. It's kind of a long paragraph, but we're going to read it
I know
through.
exactly.
I
what
say
you're
we
talking
we just read it like off of
about, yeah.
there.
Just do
You
it.
ready?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? Found you guys on TikTok. This podcast is awesome. Thank you. Anyway, I would like to ask you guys for your opinion on a particular issue. I've been dating this girl for 4 years.
Ooh, okay.
To my eyes, she is perfect and a strong girl. I do
King.
love her a lot, and I can't see my life without her.
King.
But there is a particular issue I have.
Uh-oh.
She keeps asking me when I'm going to ask her to marry her.
Oh shit.
All her friends keep bugging me about it, and
Fuck
it's
'em.
getting to the point that my family is bugging me to ask to marry her.
Oh god.
I have told her before that when I'm financially well enough, I would be more than happy to pop the question.
There it is.
I was in the process of buying a house. I was doing it all myself, and I figured if I buy it with her, then she will see that I am truly committed to this relationship.
Yep.
For our 4-year anniversary, she convinced herself I was going to ask her to marry her. And at the end of the day, she was a little bit upset. Is that
Damn.
bad? Am I screwed?
No.
What do you guys think?
No, that's her fault for thinking that, bro. If he literally said he wasn't ready, like he wants to do it later, like that's her fault for hyping herself up, bro.
The thing that's funny is that he wasn't ready, but it wasn't like, oh, I don't know if I want to be with
Yeah.
you. It was like, I'm not ready because I want to buy this house and I want to build this like kingdom, as you can say,
Yeah.
for you to just walk in and live in.
Marriage is expensive.
Yeah.
I hate it how if it's a guy who doesn't want to do it because he's literally not ready. He loves you, but he's not ready yet. He's an asshole. Oh, drop him. Fuck that. But if a guy's ready to get married, but the girl isn't, it's like give her time. Let her be ready. It's like
I think he's
the
clocking
fucking
it back.
double standards,
He's
bro.
getting ready. Yeah.
But
No, it is a double standard.
I think what you should
It
do
is.
before you try to engage with anyone, before you even ask the question, pop the question, live with them first. Honestly,
Oh,
live with
I
them
believe
first.
in that.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
That's
honestly.
the true test right there. If you're able to live with that person for the rest of your life, because if they do things that you don't like, that you really don't like, or you guys will definitely know who you really are, who you
Yeah.
guys truly are, 24/7.
definitely always live with them before you marry them.
Yeah.
I
Because,
say even live with them for a whole year before we even see what's up.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly,
Well,
because
I think
Honestly.
within like a couple months you realize a lot of the habits. So I don't think a whole year, but like
I'm just saying for a full year.
I
you
think
should
a whole
test it
year
out.
would be
You should
safe.
try- You should test it out to be
Yeah.
safe.
I guess, but yeah, I mean,
Someone
Yeah,
can change.
honestly, that's-
someone
yeah,
can change
I
a lot
wouldn't
of
marry
I
without
said that
living
personally
with you.
firsthand too, because my brother did that. He was like, his girl wanted to get married. They are married now, you know what I'm saying? But back then they wanted to get married. But he told her like, let's move in first and see how this works out.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, they would live together, blah blah, and it worked out. So what happened? A couple months later, he asked her to marry her, and they
Nice.
got married in 2019.
Okay, so let's go back to this question. So is he? He's not in the wrong. He's
No.
obviously in the wrong. What
Why
I
can't
think,
guys not be ready for something?
yeah, what I think is marriage is expensive.
Yes.
I would rather have a house than be married. I'd
Yeah.
rather have a house with you than be married.
the thing that's funny is that he still wants to marry her, but he has so many other things going on
Yeah.
that I'm pretty sure that he can still put up to like a nice wedding or whatever. I mean, we don't know the guy's financial
Yeah.
situation. You know, he can be maybe putting up for a big wedding, but maybe he's like, I need like a year to recover from the down payment and all this. Like
Yeah.
buying a house is stressful, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
you can't have that plus planning a wedding all in like that same exact time. Like
Fuck no.
you'd be
Fuck
out of luck.
that.
And if it's 4 years and like, I mean, yeah, marriage is like, oh, it's a big thing in front of God or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just a tax reason.
It is just taxes.
It's just about making more money together.
Way to kill the romance, Caesar.
Maybe.
No,
It's not romantic.
It's a binding contract for money. It's
Maybe
that's
she
it.
doesn't. Maybe she wants to get married first, so she can have ownership of that house you trying to buy.
Oh, she
Oh, girl just want that green card, bro. She just trying to go to America.
You want to know how much a girl actually likes you and really likes you for you? Ask her. You literally gotta ask her. Want to sign a prenup? And if she doesn't hesitate, if she says yes,
doing prenup. That's the only way.
If she doesn't hesitate, says yes, you already know you got that girl, bro.
She the one. She the
but
one.
if she literally argues with you, why? It was like, well, you want half of my shit? That's my shit.
Truthfully,
no.
I don't like that shit.
No.
When a girl is like, no, why should I have to do a prenup? It's like,
This
oh,
is
you
my
have
shit.
intentions. What kind of intentions
What
you got?
intentions?
Why is
Yeah.
that a problem? I thought this
I
was
was
about
like, this is
love.
my shit. That's your shit. Let's keep it like
Why
that.
does
yeah?
money have to be involved with this
Okay,
at
now
all?
check this out.
A prenup literally makes marriage not about money, which is the
makes it
amazing
about
part.
you.
It makes
Check
it about
this
you
out. Check
guys.
this
Yeah.
out. What if
Like,
what if the girl's super successful, right?
I'm not signing shit.
I'm not signing shit down.
I'm playing. No, what's hers is hers. She earned her own bread.
Yeah.
And the only thing you expect from a person that's successful is that they're putting you up there too. You know, like they want to help you and like
Yeah.
they want to see you succeed.
No, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like if it was the other way around, because it's always the guy that says, "Oh, you're gonna have to sign a prenup." It's never the girl that says that. So it's like, how would that girl feel saying the same question, right? Like it's just flipping it.
I don't
I see
know.
what you're
It's just
saying.
like,
I see what
okay,
you're
so
saying.
you know how like guys are like, "Oh, you have to sign the prenup," and the girl gets offended.
Yeah.
The guy, if it's the other way around,
I don't think the
doubt
guy-
the
I wouldn't
guy would
be
get
offended.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I
be
doubt the
offended.
guy
For
would
me,
get
I'm
offended.
like, yes. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like.
even if I didn't have intentions of getting a prenup, but she's like,
Sign
you
a
know,
prenup?
making a good,
I'll sign that shit.
Yeah, I'll sign it. I'd be like,
I like
mean,
signing my name. I'm conceited.
I'd be like, you want me to sign it with this pen or this pen?
You
Or
need-
both.
as-
Those multicolor one.
as a guy, you need it, bro. Because usually when it comes down to divorce, the woman usually always wins, bro. She always gets everything. Even if the house is under your name, she ends up living in that shit, and you have to go live in a fucking apartment.
She's
Yeah.
like,
Even
now
if
I don't
she
have to
cheats,
work as
even if
much.
she's the cheater, bro, you're still losing more of your shit.
Uh-huh.
It's ridiculous, bro.
What about like if you guys started dating? Like, okay, like I have an example that's kind of been going on with like Bill Gates and his wife. Like they're
Oh,
divorcing,
yeah.
you
I
know.
heard about that. 2
But
billion or some
she
shit.
kind of helped them build like a lot of it. She's like the CEO of Microsoft. She's like co-founder of like the Gates Foundation. Like she's
That's fine.
done a lot.
That's fine.
That's fine.
What I don't like was when fucking what's his name?
Oh, Jeff Bezos, he got
When
finessed.
he got finessed. He got divorced. Okay, he cheated, whatever. But he got and this woman became one of the richest people in the entire
That's the
world
price to pay to
for
play.
sucking his dick.
That's hard.
Bro.
I suck a dick for that bad.
Hey, how much you make?
Like fucking billions.
Oh, I suck too for sure.
That's how I say though, bro.
You
Like,
gotta do what you gotta do. You know?
she did absolutely nothing for this man's career, and she got all that money. But
Hey,
what you're saying
what's-
about
I don't
Bill
know
Gates,
much about
why-
it.
It's different.
It's different.
They
She
could
worked
split
in the
it.
company.
Well, I don't know much about Miss Bezos, so I don't know if she didn't.
She didn't, bro. She wasn't owner or.
But you know
anything
how
of
much you
anything.
have to put up with though when like you're dealing with a business owner that big and like you know people.
What do you got to put up with?
Look, okay, you might think, oh,
Probably
they have a
never
bunch of
seeing them.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's the emotional
busy.
relationship.
yeah, you
thing.
might think, oh, whatever. I'd rather cry like in a golden like 20-foot yacht or whatever. But I was listening to some guy and it made sense. He's like, bro, he's like the only difference between rich people and normal people, it's that literally I can buy HBO and like not care about it on my bill. He's like, but we feel the same things, same emotions. So like,
Yeah.
there's not a difference.
Yeah, they feel the same emotions.
Yeah, same exact
Yeah,
emotions. You
yeah.
can't forget about that. And I
No.
feel like she is kind of getting. I mean, he got finessed, right? He's kind of dumb for doing it. Like, if you got that much money, like,
Yeah, but the settlement. That was a settlement. Like, how ridiculous is that settlement though? That's stupid. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like
she
Like they couldn't even
Go
aim
off-
for the millions.
go
Like,
off
yo,
queen.
this woman could go off and live with 50 million. She can live the rest of her life.
but can she
easily.
live the same way she was living with Bezos with
But that's
millions?
the thing. He was providing that life for her. She wasn't doing shit for it.
She was doing a lot.
Well, what the fuck?
She was
She's
playing
doing a
with
lot.
his
What
will.
was
Yeah,
she
she's
bringing to the
living
table?
It's just like,
What
dipping
money
the
was she
nuggets.
bringing on the table?
yeah.
she's the
There's
sauce
no
for the
money.
nuggets.
There's another part that human beings need that's like belonging and loving and like nurturing that maybe she was giving him, and maybe
Bro,
that's
she
why
was
Amazon
playing-
is the way it is.
She was playing with the egg shakers, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know
Well,
what
it
I'm
doesn't seem
saying?
like it because he want to go get it somewhere else.
Maybe.
You think he was?
But then you got motherfuckers like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
you're
like
right, though.
Offset
Yeah.
and then Jay-Z, and they
Ah,
couldn't even.
bro.
They
Those are
even messed
rappers.
up on like,
Those
you know,
are rappers,
some
bro. They're gonna get
queens.
that shit regardless.
Yeah.
They have groupies
So
and all these bad bitches.
actually, I have a really good question about artists.
Yeah.
So you know how artists they sing with like, oh yeah, I took this, I cheated on my girl because this girl. You know when they just be
Yeah.
when they actually when you write when they pull it all out there.
Yeah.
Have you ever made a song where you just pull it all out there and then like you're like any of like the girls you were talking to, they were like, hey,
Yeah.
what is that?
I have, but they're not released right now.
Okay. So like how do you think? So how does that hope? That always confuses me. It's like they literally just say like, "Hey, I cheated on my girl," while you still have a girl.
Yeah.
Is that just like the creative
Like,
shit?
sometimes they also just make up
let
songs to make up a song.
They just let it slide. It's like,
I think just how like you know, it's just the more vulnerable you are in anything,
The better
like
it is.
the more the other person's like has respect for you because they're like, wow, you're really not like trying to hide nothing from me. Like you're telling me all this shit that you don't want me to know, and it makes people kind of like, oh, I fuck with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
also just someone literally just writing lyrics for a song that doesn't mean anything, you know?
like my confessions.
Yeah.
These are my
It's like,
confessions.
bro.
And
Artists do it
I
all the
believe
time.
that could
Yeah,
be
artists
maybe
do
even
it-
a real story.
artists do it,
Actually,
man.
it's not true, you know.
A lot of the time, artists are talking about like the shit where they're like, "Oh, I did this and that." It's like, I mean, it's all cap, but the song sounds dope, you know. That's what I'm
Sometimes
saying.
it's all cap, but
Yeah,
sometimes other
it is,
people's.
sometimes it isn't. Yeah.
I bet you Bryson Tiller, we really be talking about that
Down.
shit.
Damn. I only
Dog.
fucked you
That
over
part
because you
always
let
pisses
me.
me off. I can
Yeah.
never get it
I
right.
can never get it right. Can we try that?
Dude, Bryson Tiller shit.
It's an eighth.
Don't.
Boom.
No, but freaking Bryson Tiller is like always rapping about how like he left the girl, but like he like doesn't want her to date anybody else. But
Well,
and then he all of a sudden he wants her back
So
all the
Bryson
time.
Tiller is a tóxico.
I
He's total
cheated, I
toxic.
cheated on my
Total
baby
toxic.
Yeah, we need to
mama.
welcome him to the Latino community.
Oh yeah.
Gang.
You know, gang, gang, gang.
You know what I don't feel sorry for? Like how we were talking about the whole cheating thing, whatever. And you said Offset, this and that, blah blah.
Oh.
I don't feel bad for I know this is old, but I always said it. I don't feel bad for Cardi B at all.
I feel bad for artists that have a really hard time holding down a relationship because they're touring all the
No, yeah,
time.
that's cool. No, that's not the
Like,
problem.
like imagine you got some girl you really love, but she's not down to go on tour with you, and then now you have to be alone 5-6 months and like not have sex.
What I was saying is,
God,
I don't feel
So much temptation.
Yo.
I don't feel sorry for her
We're
because she knew how he actually was. All right, went out with them, did it once,
Oh.
cried, did whatever, talked her shit like she always does, fucking got back with them, and he probably did it again, and she's still with them, isn't she still with them?
I mean, you never.
Why? How are you gonna feel sorry for her?
Look, you never know. They could have like an agreement that they can be like sort of open. You know what I mean? Like she does her own thing, like he
No, but
does his
how
own
do you feel
thing.
sorry for her? Then?
I've heard artists say
But
like
then
it's okay, just give
They
head.
don't want to admit it to the general masses. And then it's kind of like being embarrassed because you're like a big artist, like oh, like they cheated, like
It's
so.
just trying to save your rep, bro.
Yeah, but in the behind closed doors, it's like, oh, you can mess around as long as I don't find out about it. Because she knows, like, he's a rapper. Like, she knows that every girl's going to do the most. He's going to walk to the restroom, and some girl's going to be like, oh, let me grab your huevos. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're
That happens.
You're a
Are you waiting for that
superstar.
moment to happen to you?
Well, shit, I already know what comes with the territory, so if it happens, it happens.
Yeah,
You
I know
know,
that.
like, ni modo, a huevo, man.
Those are shaving ready.
They're ready to go.
You know what I mean? Like,
Ready
look,
to
it
wax.
comes with the territory. You know, I've been on stage before, like
Yeah.
just singing.
We're like the last time I was at IHOP. Damn man, you should have seen it. This girl wanted more than sunny side eggs, bro.
Oh my gosh. No, but I've been on stage you know, before, and I've just been standing there like singing like by the end of the stage, and I've had a girl grab my like thigh like all up in here. I'm like, it's a good thing she didn't grab my left leg because if she got left leg, maybe would have grabbed one of my leg. You know,
Because it
it's like,
hurts
you
to
got
the
the right
left
leg.
leg.
All right, we good, but don't do
Everyone
that.
leans to the left, right? Everyone's to the
Yeah,
left.
it leans more towards the left.
Well, I see, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
what
think
I've
it just
noticed.
depends on like
So if are you right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Are you right-handed?
Yeah.
Are you right-handed? Does
If
it lean
you're
to the left?
left-handed, let us
If
know.
If you're right-handed, does it lean to the left? And if you're left-handed, it leans to the right? Like a cholo side to side.
I think so.
shit.
Like your brain type
Like,
of thing?
Are you saying like if you're right-handed, it goes to the opposite side?
Uh-huh. It goes to the
Yeah.
opposite.
I
Let us
mean-
know. Let us know.
Let us know in the comments down below.
That is for science. We don't
Yeah,
gotta-
write in the comments.
just,
What do you
just
think?
put right or left.
Which
Yeah,
way
just-
do you think it turned?
in the comments, that's all you don't any nothing else. Just say right or left.
Right
And
or
then- and
left?
then-
That is it. And if you don't know what we're talking
Dang.
about, you don't
And
know
then
what we're
for
talking
the,
about.
for the girls,
Dang. If you
one
know,
or two
you
or
know.
3 fingers. 1, 2, or 3.
Okay, time out. Pause.
Wow.
Stop.
I got graphic.
Stop. No.
What's a good chaser when drinking tequila?
Yeah, so what's a good chaser?
Hey, so what's a good chaser when taking tequila?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Aaron's the only one that needed one earlier.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you guys chase?
You took some Gatorade too.
I was
The fuck
thirsty.
you talking about?
I was thirsty. Oh, he clocked it back.
Yeah. No. He cocked that. He
shot
let that shit
He
go.
let that shit go.
He let the B word
The B
go.
word out.
It was deserved.
Dang, that was all caps.
What's
too.
your guys' chaser?
I mean,
For like what drink though?
Just tequila, a shot.
A tequila shot.
I love a classic Paloma. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Oh, so you
chase
chase your
with-
tequila with a paloma?
What?
That's
No,
what
we're talking
saying.
about a chaser.
What's your
like,
chaser?
Oh, after just a shot?
You're saying squirt.
I'm just saying. I thought a mixed drink with
No.
tequila.
What's your chaser?
Oh shit.
What's your chaser for a tequila shot? What are you going
I don't mind a
towards?
fucking good lime. You know.
Mhm.
Look,
Are you traditional?
traditional.
Put
Put a little
tradicional.
salt right here. You know.
Yeah. Hey, but they don't do that in Jalisco. homes,
Yeah,
you know?
that's a lot of white girl
Yeah.
shit that be going on. With a little salt, a little lemon.
Dude, Caesar already knows what I do when I take a shot. I'll just get like a tortilla chip, or I'll drink my beer like right after the shot.
Or
The
beer.
beer.
I'll sip a Modelo
Whatever you
right
have in your hand
after.
already too. You know, just.
Yeah,
there you
you're
go.
just like, and you're like, oh shit, and then you have your cerveza, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm good now.
I'm good.
You know, one time I tried orange juice after a shot, and
Oh, shit.
it was good. Like, it was the only thing available. It was here at your house.
What is that?
Corona
Like a
Like a-
Mexicano mimosa or something?
Like, no, isn't it? It's called like a screwdriver or something like that, or tequila sunrise.
screwdriver.
It's called something
Tequila
like that.
sunrise.
I haven't had
Sunrise.
that sunrise in a
Dude, I
minute.
had a
Sunrise.
band one time called Tequila Sunrise
For
at
real?
one point. Like one time, yeah, we just called the band Tequila
You know, I
Sunrise.
started drinking tequila sunrise. This was when I first, because I just barely, well, I'm 22 now, but back then.
Now you're 23,
Oh, I'm
son.
23. Holy shit,
Yeah.
I'm old. But I'm 20.
You're old?
Existential.
Hey, let's not talk about
Yeah,
me.
let's talk about age. What's it called? No, but before when I first started drinking, I didn't really know about drinks. And Shawn Mendes said it had a song about like tequila sunrise with what's her name, Camila Cabello.
Oh yeah,
And that-
Tequila Sunrise.
Yeah. I was like,
that
let me
shit.
see
Start
what's.
singing
And
shit.
then, so for
Say
that
that
whole
again?
year, I was drinking tequila sunrise because that was the only drink I knew.
Say that again.
It's a Tequila Sunrise.
Oh,
No,
no,
but you were
that's
saying something about you didn't say what the chaser was for you when you take a tequila shot.
Honestly, I don't chase.
Yeah,
I swear, it's an ego thing.
So instead of getting a chaser with it, you just pop out a chest hair. It's like, bing.
Low key.
Oh,
I grow a
shit.
pube.
Goddamn.
I grew up here with
A chest pube.
Nah, yeah, I don't know because like
How many shots you taking?
Bro,
I don't know.
partying with Hans, like Hans molded me into the person I am. That's
Yeah,
what-
honestly, bro. Party with Hans was wild.
yeah. So if I would take if I do a chaser near
Don't be a
him,
little bitch.
he'll call me a bitch.
It honestly depends on the situation. Like right before our podcast, we all like took a shot without anything.
Yeah.
Almost. You know?
I mean, I would rather have a chaser because it just makes the experience way better. But if I'm with the boys and I'm with a bunch of girls, I ain't gonna.
All right, let me ask you this. This is a little mini situation. You're hungry. You just had a tequila shot. There's a tamal right there on a plastic plate. What are you doing?
Taking a bite out of it.
That's what I thought. He said tequila shot. Oh, I want some.
Actually, no, I'll take a bite out of the tamale first.
Hey, y'all know
Yeah.
that? Y'all know that like little like part of your drunk time or night when you're like you take one last shot, you're like, oh fuck, if I take one more,
Yeah.
I'm about to be drunk.
You know, you're there,
You're there, but
Yeah.
you know like this is you can handle yourself. You're like I won't fall. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
throw up.
bro.
What do you guys do at that moment? Like, do
You just enjoy the
No,
ride.
it depends on the
You
vibe.
enjoy
like
the
if it's
ride.
like if it's a house party and like all your homies are
If
home, you
it's
know
a
you're gonna
hou-
stay at
you
home.
enjoy the ride.
No, if it's a house party and I'm like vibing with this girl hardcore and she's trying to get on the same level and we're like, you want to fucking black out? You want to get hungover? You're like, fuck it, let's go. But I know, right? I know if I take one more shot, and I'm gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
So it always depends on the vibe. If it's kind of like a whack ass party and
Or
shit,
like a club, I would
I'm not
never
gonna do
I
it.
would
I
never
think
do it at a
we're
club.
ignoring a very important detail.
what?
That we're getting hammered, right?
Yeah.
You still gotta be able to perform at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
no,
you know,
don't
it's
get your
like-
dick drunk.
like, you can't
Don't
be,
get
you
your
can't
dick
drink
drunk.
too much because you gotta be on your A game later.
You know
what
what?
I'm
I
saying?
don't get. Well,
That's-
it's
that's
called
how
whiskey
that was a
dick.
crazy ass story. I think we already talked about it when you got raped.
Oh my god.
I think we talked about it on the
Jesus
podcast,
Christ.
right?
Yeah, that was Ron, that was
What
Ron.
the hell?
You said that so nice.
my
like
God.
normally.
Because it's you, and
He
I know
was,
like
he's like, oh, you know, just it's something. He just said normal, like, yeah, when we go play ball, you know, he said it normally. It's when he got raped, you know, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, but remember that? Like that's a crazy
I
story.
thought we were gonna go into something else. I was gonna say I don't get whiskey dick. I've never like
You ever drink whiskey?
no.
It's not even.
That's probably what
It's not even
I didn't
that.
know.
It's like you could like because you guys were saying like get to a point where you're about to black out.
Yeah, that's like
you,
that. You
You're
know
gonna
which
be
point?
too tired to even want to fuck at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna be like, fuck it. You're just gonna lay there, you know.
bro.
Yeah, why does that shit make you sleepy, bro? I don't get it.
It makes you tired.
It makes
like
you
a-
tired,
It's like a
dehydrated.
muscle relaxer
Yeah,
and
it's a
shit.
muscle
There you go, it's a
relaxer.
muscle. And then once you lay down, you just fucking melt into your bed.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Unless
Bro,
you're
I
super
remember
fucked up
that.
and you're just like your head's like fucking
You're just
spinning.
literally
I
spinning.
got a
like-
question.
Yo.
Has anybody here like fallen asleep like dead ass in their whole ass outfit from the day?
Oh,
yeah.
You're just fucking somewhere
Only-
in
without
fucking
shoes.
carpeta todo, like, with your shit all fucked up like a crime scene. You're just like,
Only in the winter. In the summer, bro, if I'm getting home, everything off, bro. Like, summer is just way too hot to sleep in clothes, bro. I'm
See,
sorry.
so when we get you drunk, you get naked in the summer.
Good to know.
you know what's the worst when you wake up?
Bro, I
and-
get naked in the winter.
Even better to know. What about in the spring?
Naked. Oh, I'm not naked. I'm in boxers.
they say it's
I just
healthy
sleep in
to
boxers.
sleep naked.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just sleep,
I-
I
It's
just
just if
sleep
you're at a
in
house party,
boxers.
that'd be like a party foul. You wake up todo cuerado, you're just like, oh, the
naked and
beans,
shit.
my bed.
No, I don't sleep naked. I sleep in my boxers. Any season of the month of the year, I sleep in
Boxers
my
or
boxers.
briefs?
Boxers, bro.
I do briefs.
Those which ones are the
I
ones
have
that?
briefs too.
Yeah,
But I
which
just
one?
have time boxers.
Which one? Which
Wait,
ones?
no, wait, which ones are boxers?
Which ones are these?
I know. I like how neither of us, none of us know which
No, I
ones
thought
are
boxers
which.
are the loose ones.
Yeah, I thought
Briefs are the
boxers are
tight
the
ones.
loose ones. Briefs are
But isn't there
tight.
boxer briefs?
Fuck.
Wait,
Yeah, there is.
I don't know which one's
What
which,
the
guys. I'm like
fuck?
mind fucked right now. I
Don't
don't know
worry,
Do
which
you look
one's.
like a Calvin Klein model or do you look like a Fruit of the Loom model?
I look like a fucking go get a donut, you fat bitch.
Yeah, Calvin Klein.
Calvin
no,
Klein?
no, those are like
I would say
underwear.
I'm Calvin Klein too.
Calvin Klein, yeah.
Yeah. Those are underwear.
All my undies are Calvin Klein.
I look
You wear
like-
underwear?
I wear underwear? Only on like days that we record.
Like whitey tighties type
no,
shit?
bro, they call this
like,
what
like Calvin
commando,
Klein.
you
I look like a fucking Dunkin' Donuts model, bro. Go get that donut, you fat bitch.
we don't endorse this type of behavior.
No, we
my
don't.
God.
That's
I
fucked
can't
up,
even
Aaron.
talk shit on myself.
No, we don't
No,
support
we love
that.
you too much. Fool.
Yeah, we love you too much.
Yeah.
We don't like you being hurt.
Well, I'm a fat piece of shit. No, I'm
No.
sorry. Going off. All right, I want to switch it up to bum, 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 bum.
What are we talking about?
Bitch-assness of the week.
Bitch assness of the week.
Bitch
Sing
assness
it,
of the
sing
week.
it, sing it, sing it.
Bitch assness of the week. What?
I'm gonna say that.
We need to save that clip. We gotta save that clip.
Bitch assness of the week. I'm still keeping that. We keeping
I
that.
want to try that.
Try.
Yo.
Bitch assness of the week.
Oh, hey. Oh, hello.
So not only
Bitch-assness of the week.
what do you guys is the bitch assness of the week? What happened this week that you guys think is a bitch assness of the
So-
week? And at the end, we'll vote and see who's has the bitch assness of the
four
week.
different topics
Four different things that you can think
that
of
you've heard from like social media or just in the world in general.
that
What do you
just
think
gives
is
a
the
bitch assness,
of the
like
week?
something that's just a bitch ass move that happened
Bitch
this
ass
week.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened publicly.
My bitch assness of the week nominee is the whole Jake Paul Mayweather thing.
But he's
How
not fighting him though.
no, but how when Jake took
took
Mayweather's hat, I took your hat.
He's like, I got your hat. And
Yeah.
then he runs away.
Well, I haven't seen that. That's all.
You
That
know-
was weird. Like he's like, I got your hat. And
That's
then he
like-
just runs.
That's like some bitch assness.
Yeah,
like
that's
even
super bitch.
Mayweather told him, he's like, I gave you nothing but respect, and that's why you disrespect me. I was like, that is a bitch assness move. Like it's two grown men,
yeah.
and you fucking, I got your hat.
I got your hat.
That's some bitch assness shit.
Yeah.
So that's
some
my
little kid
nomination.
shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
I
my
agree with that.
nomination.
Your nominee?
I agree with it. So this one might be old by the time this comes out, but it was like the whole Fora and that 19-year-old girl thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Like how he got caught up, like not caught up, but like he bought her a bunch of shit, like did a bunch of things for her. I don't know this too
Shit.
well, but like I guess she had like crystal or something in his car too, and that's how she was like manipulating him or whatever, bro. But I think the bitch-assness comes how he hits her up. You know, she's 19, he's like 26 or something like that. Like, so that's 7 years, bro. Like she was 7 and you were already a teenager, 14 and
No.
a freshman. Like that's not as high as bitch-assness, but.
But it's still different. 26, 19. I mean, there's relationships like that though, bro. Out there.
See
bro,
that?
honestly.
Okay, that's let's get into that. Of course, when the 7-year difference, if you look at it high school, that's fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
disgusting.
yeah.
But that's because they're just not matured and they're not okay. Because girls, their body develops, right?
Quicker.
Yeah,
Way
and then
quicker.
well, no,
And
not
the
even
maturity,
yeah, not
too.
even gonna talk about that. It's just
They be mature as
a
fuck.
girl's body develops, and from here and now, she's a woman. So from here and now, the age difference doesn't really matter. But if it's the age difference doesn't matter before, it matters before.
Under a certain age.
It
right?
matters. It matters.
Bro, I don't know.
No, because
Okay.
you can be 30, fucking like all the celebrities. They're dating someone like a Kardashian can be like 40 something, and they're dating a 20-year-old.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
got fucking Robin Thicke, like, and his wife is like 21 and he's like 42.
Yeah.
or
So
something.
after that maturity, after that whole female thing maturity part, I think after that, age is literally just a number. But before,
All right, R. Kelly.
No, no.
Before he's like peeing on it.
Hey, you mature.
I think before. I think before 21.
Let the man speak.
Yeah, before. Yeah, y'all gonna get me canceled. Before 21, age is definitely a number. I think after like 20, actually after 25. Age is not a number. So you can have a relationship of like 7-year difference if you're over 25. But if it's before that, I think that's fucking weird.
Okay, no, I feel you.
So do you think 4 was weird?
I think that is weird. Because she's 19.
Because
she's 19.
No,
she's 20 or 19?
19.
Yeah, that's weird. Because he's 26. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It's a big difference, yo.
Even me when
He's
I was
26 and she's 19.
Bro, even me when I was 20 and I was talking to an 18-year-old, that shit was fucking weird. Like, they're just not mature. I was like, I'm just not going to do that.
Yeah, they're just out of high school. Or
They're literally not much. I hate girls, 18-year-olds, like, oh, I'm mature. You're not mature. Trust me.
Nothing has happened to you in your life that has made you this mature
girls,
yet.
when I was like, I don't talk to like
you can spot out the like anytime you go somewhere where it's drinking allowed and they're able to go in and drink and they're not of age, you can totally tell.
Oh yeah, off the fucking back of your head, bro.
Oh my god.
At the club bar, you can tell who the fuck's 18 and should not be drinking.
Yeah.
You already know.
You already know. That's why I hate when girls like, I'm 18, but I'm mature. No, you are not. You have no idea. You have no life experience. You straight out of high school.
It's so funny how all this now girls have their own revelations now, which is funny because you know how guys had their revelations was the future revelations. The futurations.
There's a peculations.
Now there's the peculations, which is kind of funny.
I'm gonna say something that's like super like left field that almost doesn't make sense.
Bitchassness of the week.
No, go for it. Do
not even
it.
bitchassness of the week. I had a great week, so I don't. I was too focused on some shit I didn't even realize this week.
Wait, no, real quick before I forget.
Yeah, so like something that I never understood, and you guys tell me your thoughts on it. I never understood how like the rules like you could be 18 and like die for your country, right? But like you have to wait till you're 21 to drink.
That's stupid.
That doesn't make sense to me. Like, so you can carry a gun, get to the front line, and shoot each other. Yeah, you know, like are people that's serving? You know, thank you for serving. You know, but but then let's say you're serving and shit, but then you can't even have a drink until you're 21. Like that shit don't make sense. Like you could die for your country when you're 18.
If you're able to get drafted by force or you're able to sign up, bro, like you should be able to fucking drink.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If not, then change the age to 21 to get drafted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like die for your country at 21 instead of 18. Like,
okay, time out. Well, yeah, okay.
It's not fair, really.
It's kind of because now imagine I think there'll be more drunk drivers if there's 18-year-olds.
But think about this. How come all over the world, except for in America, you could drink at 18?
Yeah, and everyone's fine with driving, bro.
And you don't hear about them getting into crashes when they're young over there.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Statistically speaking,
they're so used to it already.
Yeah.
They're they know too. They're mature.
It's a different culture though. It's different cultures.
Also, I feel like their 18-year-olds over there are probably way more mature than our 18-year-olds over here.
That's true.
They've been living like that their entire lives, where it's
the school.
It's old to them.
The school system is completely different over in other countries. Like the teachers get paid 10 times more, and they're respected by the students a lot more. And then over here in the States, it's a little bit different. That's why you guys gotta admit, when you're in the classroom, a lot of times the teachers be getting mad disrespected and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That don't happen as much in other countries.
Care who the teacher was doing. I always wanted to not be but I'll
always respect.
I've always wanted to just be give her my respect as a person in general. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, it's the fact you have to deal with 120 different kids all day, bro. It's you're gonna have more than 20% assholes in your class, bro.
Like when the teacher's about to sit and they make a fart noise, it's just shit like that.
Yeah, that shit always disrespectful. When people gave the teacher a hard time.
You know which one I hated the most? When you were in math class or something, you're in trig or whatever.
What?
You get what?
I'm sorry, Mr. Pick-me.
They're what? They're what are we ever gonna use this in?
Oh, yeah.
I hated that question. I'm bro, it's not about using trig in your life. It's about learning how to think outside the box and find different.
Plus, the teacher's just doing their job. Let them do their fucking job.
Yeah,
I give them a hard time.
Why are you in that class? Go fuck off. Go to algebra or something.
That is so true.
And the teacher can't even be exactly how they want. The teacher can't even be Jimmy, shut the fuck up. They can't say that.
That question. That question.
Take it.
Yeah. That question is valid. That question is valid, but don't be fucking
Don't disrespect them. The
just
teacher.
have that. Just like, why can't you just talk about that outside? Like, yo, like, why are we taking this class? It's stupid. But like,
you know what?
In the middle of
I
class,
don't think it's stupid.
Why are we taking this? Why am I use this?
It expands. You think differently. It's like a brain exercise.
Yeah.
You strain your brain.
I'm
you.
just saying the question itself is a valid question, but like he said, like in the middle of class when y'all learning, like, why the fuck are you?
You know what's funny? I had that question asked in high school and in college, bro. I was like, what? Y'all paying for education and still asking these dumbass questions?
Man.
Like,
How you gonna pay for education?
yeah, how you gonna pay for education?
And ask that.
Yeah.
Bro, the teacher just looked at him. He was like, I don't think this is a class for you. I was like, yeah, bro, get the fuck out, bro. Like, why are you asking these questions and you're like, you picked that class.
You know what's a
That's
more
the best part.
valid?
You picked that class.
There's a way that
You're
the
an
question
idiot.
can be asked. Like,
Yeah,
if it's respectfully, like if you're saying some shit like, okay, where are some situations where I can use this
I feel
math?
that's
Or like,
Better
what type
question.
of
That's a better
majors
question.
would I be able to use this? Because maybe
Yeah,
it's
way
interesting
better
or maybe you're
question.
confused.
What's a situation where I can use this properly so that, and then like that way you know, like, oh
That's a way
shit,
better way
when
of
I'm in
asking
this
it, yeah.
situation, I'm gonna use this math. Now I'm gonna pay attention even more.
Yeah.
But if you're
That's
just being an
what-
asshole just to
yeah.
treat
Better.
someone like
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
just
yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't treat people like
Exactly,
shit.
yeah.
Because I was telling Saul too, like if they're a teacher, like they're not gonna cuss out the student.
They
They
can't.
just have to take it. They can't be like, Jimmy, shut the fuck up. Like,
Just-
you
As
can't
much
do
as they
that.
want to.
They just take it. They're like,
Fucking Jimmy.
That's
Hey,
bro.
cool.
teachers be talking so much shit in the teachers' lounge.
Yeah.
bro, I want to be
Yeah.
in that teacher's
They're like,
lounge.
Saul, listen,
Yo.
this motherfucker.
If you're a teacher, start a podcast called the Teachers Lounge.
The teacher's lounge.
They can't. They can't.
Hit me up.
They
I'll
get
fucking
fired.
produce that shit.
They
Hey.
get fired.
Hey, risk it
they'll
all.
probably
Risk
get
it all.
Talking
fired.
shit about students and they're like private stuff.
They
in
don't gotta
class
say
that
names.
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
matter. They know where you work.
Yeah, you get
I don't
canceled
think
real
they
fast.
could get fired, and if they do, but they get viral, risk
Yeah,
it
we'll
all.
fucking buy them their
Fuck that
merch.
shit.
Yeah, they'll buy
Dude, you
their
know
merch
what's
and
even better
shit.
when two teachers that have the same kid in their class in different periods, and he's both an asshole in each class. they're like, bro, this fucking kid today, bro. Like, he really, yeah, me too. Fucking.
Have you
kid,
guys
bro.
ever had like a fire argument with one of your teachers?
like where you're winning,
Well, just an argument with the teacher.
like where you were right, or like
Where you're like,
An argument,
it's
just yes or
questionable
no.
who could be right and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
In
yeah.
math.
What was your guys'?
History. Mine was fucking government.
What happened?
He like I remember I had a very Republican teacher, and I didn't care, you know, because I didn't really know the difference between Republican. Even in high school, I was kind of like, I mean, I know the difference a little bit, but also, y'all both are stupid.
Yeah.
But this dude was super fucking Republican. He would always talk shit on Democrats, and he was one of those teachers that would try to manipulate you into believing what he believed in.
Nah, you
That was the worst part.
make him sound
Those
like
teachers
I'm
are
with.
worse.
Make his side sound super smarter than the other side,
Yeah.
which was really bad. You know.
Damn.
He was, and I remember when the 2016 elections were starting, he was gonna vote for Ben Carson and all this. He was like that. He was a big Ben Carson guy, and then that fool got out like first fucking round and shit. But luckily, he wasn't a Donald Trump fan, which I was like, all right, cool. You know, like.
But then when he lost, he became a Trump fan, huh?
No. What's it called? But he's still a huge Republican, so like he always had these views where I was just like, this sounds very fucking like white privileged, bro. Like I don't know, man. But as me as a kid, I didn't really know like the difference. But then growing up now, I'm just like, bro, the things I would have fucking told that guy. I
Yeah.
remember one time, the whole BLM movement barely started. Had just started, or
Okay.
whatever. I remember because I had just first heard about it. And this girl said, "What do you think about black?" The black girl asked him like respectfully, "What's your thoughts on Black Lives Matter?" He said,
All lives matter. That's the dumbest argument,
And
bro.
it's like, yeah, dipshit, all lives.
Of
like, you don't
course.
get the point.
That was his like.
Yeah,
Probably
he's
like his
yeah,
polite
he's
way
like-
of being
he-
like,
he's like,
I don't
he
know
said-
what to say.
I don't know,
I
he
don't
said,
know what to say.
the way he said it, he's like,
got
oh,
scared.
yeah, of course Black Lives Matter, but shouldn't all lives matter?
That's
And
messed
the
up.
girl, because she didn't really know anything, she's just a senior in high school, take government.
And
she
it's
was
new,
like,
yeah.
She's like, oh, yeah, you're right. And I mean, that's when I was just like, bro, like, I mean, I kind of stood up, I was like, no, you don't get the purpose of the whole movement, sir.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I literally said, I was like, no shit, all lives should be mattered.
But
you don't get
some
the
lives are
point.
being neglected.
It's just some lives are being more neglected than others when
Yeah.
it comes down to certain situations, including the police.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
You don't. I mean, I'm sorry, sir. You're white, right? Of course. I was like, do you even know what it feels like to be someone who's black or brown, who
Been racially
who's been
profiled.
racially profiled, and even worse, by a cop who has a gun with them,
That's a whole
or who
different.
can take you to jail? It's like,
That's the
it's
worst
a
thing
difference,
ever.
man. It's a
Yeah.
huge difference. And I'm super Latino as fuck, but I look like I'm white, bro.
White privilege.
White
status.
privilege.
I've been stopped by cops before, and like
and you talk to them
talk
normally.
to them
huh?
normal, and they talk to me
Hello,
normal as
officer.
fuck.
Hey, sir, how you doing? Getting a cup of coffee?
Cup of
You want a cup of coffee?
Well, you know
Maybe
what's
you're an
the most-
idiot.
you know what's the most fucked up? No, you know what's the most fucked up thing, bro? I remember one time, because I remember my aunt told me this, like, hey, anytime a cop stop you, just turn off your car, of course, and put your hands out the window, you know, just, you know, you can see you're fine. Cop really does that. I do the same thing, like, probably like a week later, I get stopped, right? Just because I didn't turn my signal on to front of the lane. It was like night, there was no one around me. I always turn my signals on, but that day I was like, yeah, there's no one. It was at night time, bro. You know, switch lanes. He caught me, pulled me over. I did the thing, you know, respectfully. Literally came up to my car, he's like, you don't need to do that.
He saw the white hands.
He saw the white hands.
Wow.
I knew exactly what he meant when he said that. Like, I could be tripping, bro, but I knew exactly what he meant when he did that. He was like,
That ain't
you
right.
need to do that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I was like, dude.
It's a
I
fucked
can
up world we
imagine
live
if I was
in.
like a little bit
If you're
darker,
my
bro.
color,
If I was your color, bro.
They would have slapped your hands first and then asked
they would've-
questions.
Yeah,
Like,
they put a the hand shits
That would
on
have
me.
been crazy, bro.
Has anybody been in the overnight cell?
Nah,
nah, have you?
What's that?
That shouldn't
When you
be
get-
a flex thing.
When
Looks
you
like
go
I
into,
fucked up.
when you get taken in by the cops.
Shit! Hey,
I
I
got
didn't
the
even
iron
get some of
cuffs
my bitch
on
asses
me.
of the week. Fool, we didn't get to vote.
Oh yeah, my bitch has.
So wait, my topic was bitch asses of the week. Billy Joe, fuck you, Sounders, bro. Saunders.
Oh, he's
yeah,
the
fuck
bitch
that
ass
guy.
of the
Bitch
week.
asses of the
Literally,
week.
bro, one reporter from Guadalajara or from Mexico literally just asked him, he just said, well, like, can you say
Say
hi
hello
to
to
Guadalajara? And he said, what did he say?
Suck my balls.
Suck my dick or suck my
Suck my
balls.
balls.
Oh, what
Like,
a dick.
What the fuck, bro? The reporter wasn't even very sure. He just said any words, you know, say hi
Say
to
hi
people.
to the people. Guadalajara.
And he
Suck
said
my
that, bro.
balls.
Walking around
Suck my
like things a
balls.
bad bit. I wasn't even hyped for this fight, bro. Like, I was kind of
Now
hyped. I was kind of like, yeah, I'm going to watch the fight. But now, bro, I want this motherfucker's teeth fucking punched in, bro.
Canelo's gonna fuck. Oh man, what's up, everybody? We had
intermission.
we had a little technical difficulty.
Yeet.
They cut my power.
You didn't pay your bill.
I didn't pay
TikTok
my
don't
bill.
pay that much.
TikTok don't be paying.
Yeah,
bro.
because TikTok don't be paying. So
be
yeah,
snatching.
Man.
get that
Bro.
merch.
Do you remember when TikTok was first musically?
Huh?
Do you remember when TikTok was first musically?
That was all like 6,
Yeah.
7, 10-year-olds, bro.
I did some of those.
I did some too.
You guys did some music,
Yeah, I
please?
did one
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like Bryson Tiller song or something because I'm tóxico, you know.
Yeah, I did one. I did one too. And the funny thing is that like on my TikTok, like back when I first started it, before I deleted it the first time, like you could still see those musicallys.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
people's musicallys
Oh,
are
yeah,
saved
you
all the way at the
can,
bottom,
huh?
like all the way at the bottom.
I
That's
also
one
did
of the
one
funniest
to
thing.
Tory Lanez, the Say It song. I was like, you ought to do more than just
Say
say
it.
it. Yeah.
Did you
So
ever
we
do
never-
what's that one challenge where you would like jump onto the floor and you like grind the floor? The grind on me challenge?
Nah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I feel like Caesar, you done that, huh? I feel like
I'm
you
not that
tried.
strong.
I feel like you tried it.
I'm not that strong. I didn't
You
want to
done
try.
the
I feel like
grind?
Dylan's done it.
You done
I
that
feel
one?
like
Does that
Dylan's
mean
done
that
it.
you're a fuckboy or not? Like fucking grind the
Grind
fucking
on
floor.
me.
Like,
Bro, it means you're fucking.
let's all do it. Let's all do it. We'll bring it back like a vintage.
I'm about to cause an earthquake.
yeah.
You see like that.
Grind on me.
But you never did that. What was your favorite challenge growing up?
My favorite challenge?
Yeah, you know how like there was like the ice bucket challenge.
Bro,
That's the one I was gonna say.
Black Beatles. Black
But,
Beatles.
Mine was find
Best
my
challenge. The
dad.
mannequin challenge.
Mine was find my dad.
Like
That was a fun challenge.
I don't know.
All right. Wow. Jeez.
Did you find him?
No, actually, my favorite one was what's the shaking one where it's like
Oh, Harlem Shake.
Harlem Shake.
Oh, yeah, that
And
was
do the
sick.
Harlem Shake.
I like that challenge where you like climb like a mountain barefooted.
What the fuck?
That's not a challenge. That's what you guys.
He's like, that's not a challenge, but I did it.
That's the esqueleto challenge.
The two funnest ones for me was Harlem Shake and the mannequin challenge. Those
Yeah.
are like the best ones.
Do you remember the one where they like I don't know? It wasn't a challenge, but it was that little trend where like they would dance like that. And,
Oh,
like, the other one
what
was
is it
like,
called? What is it called?
I think of you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about tunnel vision.
Later, baby.
If
I
you
thought you were
want.
talking about
Yeah.
tunnel vision. They
What's
don't
tunnel
wanna
vision?
see
See me winning.
Oh, that's
it.
Where is Kodak Black in jail?
Huh?
Yeah, Kodak Black is out though.
No, he's out though.
Better yet.
Didn't like Trump get him out so people would like him or something?
Nah, he never did
He
it, but
never
that
did
was
it.
a
He did
plan.
get someone out though.
That was a plan. I thought that was gonna
that
happen.
was when ASAP Rocky was in prison in Sweden.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I saw a movie today called Monster. Have you guys seen it?
Called
Monster?
It's on Netflix. It's so
Monster?
fucking good.
The
It's
one
about-
with Charlize Theron?
I don't know.
Is it where the girl kills dudes because she's
No,
like...
no. It's
Oh.
about this.
Wow, that sounds fun though.
It's about this kid. He's like a film major, and he's from Harlem. And ASAP Rocky's in it, and he's a gangster. He's like, hey, bro, like I got your back, you always got my back, right? He's like, well, of course, like he wants like the validation from the gangster dude, of course. And then so one day some shit pops out, and then he has to have his back. It's a really good movie.
Didn't he also play a gangster in that movie? Dope,
bro. I fucking love that movie.
Wait, wasn't that one with Kyle or Super Duper Kyle?
No,
Was that it's got the I just took with your girlfriend.
Okay.
Yo, what about Mortal Kombat? Anybody seen that one?
Yes, I
haven't seen it.
I've heard mixed reviews.
I fuck with it.
I canceled my HBO Max.
I'm trying to see it.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I fuck with it.
Yeah,
you fuck with,
it's all about the action in that movie, huh?
Yeah.
So this is what my sister said. She was like, you gotta go in like knowing what you're gonna see. You know, you can't go in expecting like this fucking like super reality looking thing.
Yeah,
like,
you
gotta have creativity before you go in watching that movie, or else you're not gonna like it. Which I agree on. You know,
I've heard mixed reviews. Because they said the story could have been way better and the scenes could have been way better, and like that they fucked up on the characters, like with their powers and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like that ish, they totally fucked it
when
up.
it comes to that, bro, I don't give a fuck. I just
people who love the game are gonna care, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I don't give a fuck about them. I just enjoy.
I don't give a fuck about them, yo.
I'm selfish when it comes to movies.
No, I'm saying because people who care about the game and the whole story of the game, they know who's the strongest character, this and that. And when one of the strongest characters is not like the strongest character in the movie, they're like, what the fuck?
See, but that's the thing. I separate when it comes to those movies. I separate those things. I separate the game from the movie.
Yeah, it's
but
like
you gotta
separating
think
the
about
book
it like this.
from the movie.
That'd be like
That's
watching
stupid,
a Dragon Ball Z or something, and then Goku's not strong. You're like,
Exactly.
what the fuck is that shit?
That's the
Or
point.
Sonic's not fast. You're like, what the fuck? Sonic is fast as fuck.
Well, I guess like in that case,
In that case,
I don't even watch.
exactly.
No, I don't even watch Goku, so I wouldn't care.
Strong as fuck, you know?
I wouldn't care. I'm just selfish when it comes to movies.
I guess it was made for the movie goer, you know. It was made for people that like movies like you that don't care about video games.
I'm a bright color, loud noises type of guy.
Like anime?
Yeah.
I fuck with anime.
It sound like you like raves or some shit.
I don't give a fuck about like oh, it's not like how it was portrayed in the comics. I don't give a fuck. I don't.
Hey, if it's a good movie, it's a good fucking movie.
If I like it, I like it.
Yeah. You know which movie I like that probably a bunch of people are gonna say that it sucked? That Dragon Ball Z
sucks.
live movie.
Wait, which one?
The Dragon Ball Z live movie, like that. It was
the
like,
real life version of it.
Yeah, it was like back in the late 2010s.
You know what they really need since they did Mortal Kombat? They need like, you know how they made an old Mortal Kombat movie and the shit was like super whack.
Yeah.
You know how they made a Street Fighter movie back in the day, like live. They really made to make like a modern day, like today Street Fighter movie. Like they need to redeem themselves on that one too. Street Fighter would be such a great movie if they did like a trilogy or whatever, but like filmed today. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
because like it was super cheesy back then. Like
I remember that one.
I haven't even seen it, to be honest.
It's cheesy, bro. It's like the Mortal Kombat one.
I think everything back then is cheesy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They need to redeem themselves and make one how they did Mortal Kombat. They have to do Street Fighter too.
Dude, a lot of those movies. You're right, because like, have you guys seen the movie Spawn?
No.
Sounds
familiar.
So Spawn is like a superhero, like from Marvel. And that motherfucker, like, he's like from hell or something, but like he like Hellboy. But this fool, like, he's a superhero and he has like chains and shit, and like it looks crazy. Anyways, they need to redo that one because that movie sucked too.
I think it's just that we've just grown with like. Because back then, you know, like in horror movies, back then, like those movies that we don't even think are scary, back then they thought they were scary as fuck.
Yeah.
And we've just kind of grown with that. And I think that's the same thing with that cheesy thing. Back then, they didn't think it was cheesy. They thought it was dope.
No, they thought it was cheesy back then too.
No, they did not.
What about bad reviews back then?
Isn't that shit still
There's a reason
scary?
why those movies are so bad because they were rated super bad at that time when they came out.
Well, I don't even know what movie you're talking. I've never even seen that movie. But just generalizing with other movies,
he just went like this. You.
No, the whole. Yeah, that's not scary to us. The whole scary movie, the one back then. But no, they were still rated very good, and they're classics for a reason.
But those are rated bad.
But the Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, they're not classics. They're just very cheesy, terrible movies.
It's a cheesy classic, like Mortal Kombat.
I mean, but that's an aesthetic, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah. What is a cheesy classic movie that's like bad but it's good because it's so bad? That's like it's like loved by fans but it's very bad but they know it.
Like maybe Jumanji?
Gremlins.
No, I think that one was
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
You fuck with Gremlins?
Gremlins.
I think that is one. What about Leprechauns too? Isn't
I was
Leprechauns
thinking
one?
about Leprechaun right now.
I was like, Patrick.
So these movies are basically called cult classics, aren't they? They're called cult classics.
Or like any like Disney movie.
What? No, those movies still could smack, low-key. Like,
no, but like the
Aladdin and shit, that shit smacks.
No, not
I'm
the
not gonna lie to you.
ones.
All the old like 1940s, 30s, 50s Disney movies, I can't watch, bro.
High School Musical is cheesy.
I love that shit though. Like, back in the day, I love that shit.
Exactly, we love it.
I never watched it.
I never
Ask
watched
my
it
sisters.
either.
I never watched it.
I never watched it either.
Bro, what?
Bro, hey,
Something about Zac Efron's hair
What?
to the side. Just,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, I
it
can't
was-
watch this.
That's
Bro.
it's cheesy, but yeah, it was cool. Get your head in the
Soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven
Oh,
that
hell
we
no.
can't
Pants are coming up.
reach. If you're trying, oh, we're breaking free.
I like how me and
Hey,
Caesar
you-
are just lost. We're like,
You
what?
hit a nice
And
note.
all the world can see.
America sing.
In a way that's different than who.
If Aaron's like not fucking around, I think he can
Hey.
hit some
Yeah, I
notes.
think he can hit
Hey,
some
bro,
notes.
tengo mucho talento. I'm gonna call him up for
Bro,
you.
that show
Tengo
smacked though.
mucho
Tengo
talento.
mucho talento.
On a no cap situation, tell me why anytime I've ever sang there, like, dude, you should be an American Idol. Dude,
Or what
you should
about
be-
that?
No, oh my God, Mr.
Hey,
Racist.
hey,
No,
hey,
my God, Mr.
hey,
Racist.
fuck you, Aaron.
No, you don't do that.
Hey, you know what show I wanna be on?
Hold on. They told me not to do it though.
No, but
Mr.
it's
Bitches,
they
Mr.
always say
Singer.
they always say it as a joke, and I swear to you, every time it was always a joke. Yo, you should go on fucking X Factor. Oh, you should be on. I'm like, shut
No,
the
fuck
up.
that. You know what show I want to
No,
be on? The one with that has the fucking chacal with the fucking
Oh,
trompeta.
that's
And That's all gonna be sick.
Fuera.
Bro, you got that one motherfucker with the deep voice. Enorme.
I like how they're saying fuera, like, and the people are still singing while they're getting dragged out.
Bro, that's gotta be the
With
worst.
a fucking giant ass cane. Like,
Yeah.
how long is that fucking thing?
Imagine practicing your fucking whole life to be a singer, and you're giving it your all, and then you hear "Fuera."
You get carried out by some dude and wearing all black that looks like he's gonna execute you, but instead he fucking takes you out.
Pure tears, dog. You're just crying in the back in the fucking backstage.
Like, who is this fucker? Do they hire the same guy or is it a different guy every
He's
time?
so
He's got tears. He's got tears coming out.
He's like, yeah, get out.
He's like, yeah, that motherfucker suck.
He's like, fuera. He's like,
Bro,
That would
that's
scar me
sad.
for life.
That
man.
would- I would
that-
never sing ever
imagine
again.
there's that one dude who like practiced his whole life, and then once he heard fuera, he starts swinging hands at everybody. Don Francisco's getting there.
He's like,
Francisco's
this guy
getting
getting
that.
shit.
The dude who's trying to take you out is getting that shit.
Don Francisco getting hit next to the
The
sound.
model that's not even part of it still getting hands.
There's gotta be a
Bro.
brave ass motherfucker.
What
to
would
get on
happen
that.
if they made that show like a mixture? If it was mixed like half that show and half Jerry Springer, they'd be like Francisco. It'd be ridiculous.
Or they'd be like, boom,
Don. Tú no eres el padre.
Don Francisco's running out like, yeah.
No, that's at Hollywood.
Dude, the chacal would be the bouncer, like the fucking security guy and shit.
Damn, bro, fuck.
he has this fucking
just
cane
there.
separating them.
He looks like
The
fucking
cane
Lucha
separating
Libre.
them.
Even is an X Factor with the red X's and shit. Even that will fucking kill my. You're singing and then
That's
you're
also America's Got Talent when you get X'd
the
out.
X's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
watching those those are fun to watch on your free time on YouTube or something.
I used to
Oh,
wanna
no, the
be-
best ones are the ones that like people that get mad and they clap back at the judges, bro. That's just
Oh
hilarious.
yeah,
That's why I use auto. No, that's why you use auto tune and I
Yeah,
don't.
that's my favorite one. I'm like, yeah, tell that bitch what's up,
Hey.
bro. Hell yeah.
Well, what about that one singing competition where you can't even see their fucking
Masked
face?
Singer.
Oh,
Singer.
no,
Masked
no,
Singer?
no. Are you talking about the where they first start off like this and they switch?
No,
They
they
turn
wear a
around.
whole
Oh,
mask.
Where
a mascot
celebrities,
suit.
come in the
Yeah.
costumes.
My
Yeah,
favorite
Masked
one
Singer. Masked Singer.
was the one where fucking T-Pain won the whole
Because
thing.
they literally did not know he could
That was
sing
like
like
the
that.
biggest fuck you to the whole world.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bitches, I could fucking
Hey, did you
sing.
see T-Pain had a bunch of unread messages? He didn't know that, like in his DMs. He didn't know that.
He didn't know his requests.
Yeah.
Were messages like from like celebrities and people
That wanted to
and
work.
he was like, "That's cool." Oh, Fergie, I fucked up. Like, he was so mad.
He didn't know that requested DMs was a thing. So when he
Yeah.
finally opened it, he saw all these requests from people that wanted to work with him. He was like, so that's why we didn't hear from T-Pain for a long ass time because he didn't
Dude.
look at his DMs.
Oh my
Yo,
gosh, being an old ass, he got him there.
Old
Okay.
ass.
Old ass.
Top five artists that get the most shit, the most haters. You know, T-Pain
for
is one
good
of
reason
them.
or bad reason?
For bad, no, like people talk
Just in
shit even
general.
though they're fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Like T-Pain, they're
T-Pain.
like, "Oh, do you have your auto tune in your pocket?"
But he's the king of auto-tune.
He started auto-tune.
Look
no,
down,
he
look
can.
down.
No, the truth is he can fucking sing his ass off, and that's just a filter.
But it
on
made the
top
song
of
sound
it.
better anyways. The song
Yeah.
sounds dope. And
That's-
look what happened. Now
yeah.
all these little fucking
There's no
rappers
Travis
are using
Scott.
auto-tune.
It's the
There's no Travis
equivalent-
Scott without T-Pain.
Hey,
It's
that's
the equivalent
true.
to
Straight
looking
up.
good in a picture, and then you
Straight
fucking
up.
just put a
Add a
filter
filter,
on
yeah.
it.
Straight up.
It's still the same pic. It's
Hey,
still
but-
you.
Hey, but does it rhyme?
Straight up.
No, Wisconsin and mansion.
Wisconsin.
I can put you
Is
in a
it
mansion.
Somewhere in Wisconsin. Fucking genius. Genius.
I need a break after that. You know, when I was younger, I wanted to be a singer when I was younger. Actually, I have my notebook. I have a book in here, like from long ass time, like third grade, of all my songs I've written. One of the songs I wrote down was I was listening to "I'm Sprung" by T-Pain. Bro, I was like 8 years old. I was writing everything down, and I showed my cousin. Here, look, and she was like, "Do you know what any of this means?" I was like, "Nah."
No, bro, don't lie. You were singing "I'm in love with a stripper" as that youngster.
That's Aaron's.
That was no. You know the
Aaron
bartender
smiles like that.
You know the bartender song? Like, is it?
Yeah.
Well, how's it go?
I like the bartender. Ooh,
So I did my first parody to that song. It was like, I like the chicken tenders.
Oh,
That shit's
shit.
hard.
Fuck.
Bro, I told you, I've been in the
fucking
game.
Kids Bop
Dude,
ass.
so
Been in
good.
the-
Yeah, you showed me that
Hungry,
Kids
man.
Bop.
I grew up hungry.
He
I was-
said,
I was
I need
in-
some boyo.
Bro, I fucking love T-Pain.
You
That was
should've
my
been
guy.
I know
Dude.
someone has an artist who is top 5 disrespected.
Russ.
I knew he was gonna say that shit.
Hey,
Exactly.
Let's talk about Russ. Why people hate Russ? That dude got bops. That dude got
Dude.
slappers.
He was like one of the hardest workers. He was putting out a song every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Every fucking 2 weeks. That's like not normal.
He'll out rap your favorite rapper, and
I don't
he'll
know
sing
about that
and he'll
one.
sing your.
I don't know
girl-
about that one.
He'll sing your
I'm
girl's
unsure of
favorite
this one
song.
too.
Yeah,
bro.
That
He'll
whole
sing your girl's favorite song.
Rap your favorite rapper. I mean, if it's like the fucking
Bro, have you heard Chomp?
trap shit? I'm pretty sure, but
No,
not,
have you heard
not
Chomp?
my favorite rapper.
Who's your favorite rapper?
It gotta
Ass.
be between Kendrick and J. Cole. So he ain't beating them for
He
shit.
can, maybe J. Cole.
probably
Actually,
not.
nah.
Neither one.
He's like-
he's not beating
Oh,
either
yeah, let me
one.
make a U-turn real quick.
Hey, but he can sing them though.
And he definitely ain't beating Eminem. He
Yeah.
ain't beating Lil Wayne.
Eminem,
He's
no,
not gonna beat Lil
What about
Wayne.
when
See,
Lil Wayne,
that's a
Lil
Russ
Wayne
hater.
now,
That's a
Lil Wayne
Russ
now.
hater.
No, I'm just saying he guys he can out rap any of your rappers. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was a
well,
lot.
I'm
Lil
not
Wayne now
average.
is ass. Lil Wayne now is ass. Lil Wayne before, amazing.
I mean, he's still good, bro.
Super
Nah.
underestimated rapper. Who you got?
Russ.
Super
Okay,
underestimated.
let's stop talking about Russ.
Russ.
I know.
So no, for real though, like
super
I
underestimated.
tell
Black
myself,
Bear.
oh, I hate Russ, but it's just for clout because people literally hate him for clout. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, super underestimated. Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky, bro,
That
yes.
motherfucker got bars for
Lil
weeks.
Dicky hits you with the
Lil
bars like
Dicky.
you didn't even
It's
know
just
they
that he
could
does
get
too much
hit with.
comedy in it that people
Yeah.
don't take him serious.
You
Because he's
guys-
got bars.
You guys didn't see that show, Dave?
Also,
Yes,
He
bro,
fucking
so
went
dark.
off on that shit.
But I feel like
I'm Dave.
people don't take him serious because he puts too much comedy in it, and also like his videos are also like super weird sometimes. Where they're just
Yeah.
like, I don't get it.
Well, he's like
I don't
almost
get it.
like they try to compare him to like Weird Al Yankovic or some shit.
Yeah, he's
but
just
like,
weird.
but he's
That's
doing a
weird.
way better job than that. Like you
Yeah.
know, like he's like
He doesn't cover songs.
he's tasteful with it. I mean, if fact is he's going on an interview like and they ask him to spit bars, he's gonna fucking
He's gonna
fuck
spit-
everybody's mind.
And he's
Yeah,
gonna spit
yeah,
them randomly
yeah.
too. Like you're
Yeah.
like,
You
what the
know.
He
hell?
does do freestyle, yeah.
Have you heard that song that messed with my head one time late at night? I was coming home and he's like talking to his brain and the brain's
That's the
talking
music
back.
I'm talking about. That's weird as fuck.
Bro, that
That
thing
music
is
video is
crazy.
weird.
I know that song.
You
I
know which
haven't
one I'm
heard it in a
talking
minute.
about?
Yeah,
Bro, I'm like, bro, if I don't pay attention to this, I'm gonna get lost. I literally, it was
Damn.
so good. I got home, I paused it, I went inside my room, I put my headphones on, I finished the song.
You ever have a song where you've listened to it for a long ass time?
Yeah.
And then there's that one moment you listen to it, you're like, oh shit. Like you just realize that bar.
Yeah.
That bar just hit you so late.
You know who was a meme rapper for a while? Even though he's a
Macklemore?
legend. No, fucking
Macklemore?
Lil Wayne. Cause the shit that
meme
he
rapper?
said, like he would like meme, because like the bars he had were so like, what the fuck? How'd you come up with that? But it was funny, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
remember they were making memes
Like,
out of
there's
it.
like,
all
got a
the
bitch
time.
that play that
He has
movies in
so
my-
much. Like, what's some of them? Fucking
Got a bitch that played that movies in my jacuzzi, pussy,
yeah, like stuff like that. Yeah, and like I literally can't remember which like most of his shit that he would say. That
It was like that.
It was always a meme. But yeah, it was stuff like that.
He's
It
like
would be a
watching
meme.
them. You're Nigerian.
There's a song.
No.
A milli.
I'm a young millionaire, confident
Yeah.
Nigerian hair.
Or what about the songs with ski, what a gun. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. Tucci.
That shit hard.
Lil Wayne says he was like, damn, they really fucking with this.
Yeah, we fuck with Lil Wayne.
We do.
There's this artist, I forgot who it is, but in one of his songs, he's like, I teach her how to suck dick. Who was it?
Call me a something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he would say shit like that, so it was the meme because his bars were like basically memes.
If you're a
I think it was
rapper
Wiz
and you don't
Khalifa.
talk about like the girl sucking your dick, you're not really a rapper. I think low key. Almost every rapper puts it in their song. Like who was it? Tiger or something? Meat in her throat. That's no voice. Or somebody said.
I think it was
That's
Tiger
a
that said.
bar.
I think it was
That's a
Tiger that said,
bar.
"I teach her. I showed her how to suck dick" or some shit like that. I forgot the
Most
song.
of the rappers say that
But
shit.
these are weird.
I think it's just in the habit.
Mhm.
You know, it's kind of funny.
Drop of bars. You can drop bars.
You want to drop bars?
No, I was just kidding. Don't put me in the. Okay.
You want a pope?
So if like you know, if you could have a superpower, what would you have? Like, what power would you?
All right, I got you. This
Read
one's
minds.
fresh. This one's fucking
I'll read
fresh.
minds.
No, this one's fresh. I hate you regardless. You know it. You don't need to waste your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Jumper?
Okay,
hold on.
yeah.
Have you seen the movie Jumper?
No.
No.
All right, it's this movie about this guy that can
No.
teleport. He can just teleport. So he's just like, doom, and like I'm like in Soul's kitchen. Like
Dang.
I feel like that would be a sick ass.
Hey, that sounds like a pervy power, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about pervy. I thought about just getting money. You know.
You teleport and there's like a bunch of girls. You're like, oh shit,
I
wrong place.
I do mind reading because I want to be manipulative.
Are we doing
Toxico? He's back on his Toxico
yeah.
again.
Y'all see that hair? Toxico hair.
Dang.
Are we doing what superpower we would have?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Oh shit. I mean, I would want to be low key. The reason I would want to be low key is because if you have a power that's super flashy, the FBI, the government's gonna want to fucking
gonna
take you
dissect
in
you.
and dissect your shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, my low key shit would. What'd you say? yours is?
Mind reading.
Fucking damn it, that's the one I want too. Because like you could use that shit to like make money and shit. Like if you want to like read minds on like on a TV show or something, like guess this number to make $1 million. Like you could just like go to all these spots and like be rich as fuck.
Uh-huh.
I
Or
guess
on
that's
gambling.
true. Gambling, yeah.
Or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you're playing
You'd be like the
cards,
richest gambler of all
if you're
fucking
playing
time.
cards, you can mind read what the cards
Yeah.
that have.
My power would be X-ray vision.
Oh,
That's
dang.
actually no. If you think about
That's
it, X-ray
also
vision.
pervy, too.
No, it's not even pervy. It's just weird. Just gonna look at bones.
Yeah, it's gonna look through.
I mean, like
no,
through
he
clothes.
can control
I
what
meant
layers
through
he can
clothes,
go through.
clothes.
Through clothes.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. No, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
The power I would want.
What a roll.
Some girls ask me, what's your brother's at?
What's your
Yeah.
brother? What's your at roll?
It's raw footage.
Roll.
Hey, you guys want to see a fucking 6 foot stud, 6'4"
6'4" on a bad day.
on a bad day? You want to see your friendly neighborhood mailman that's gonna fuck your bitch? He's right here. Come through, Raul. Come through real quick.
Come say what's up. Come say
Okay,
what's
so
up.
come over here.
Whatever camera you want, doesn't matter.
This camera's better.
Yeah,
That one's too close.
Yeah, this one's not gonna get
Go over
you.
there, yeah, that one, yeah. Go sit down real quick.
It's the mailman himself.
Damn.
We have a
Yeah,
question for
special
Raul.
guest.
Essential worker.
We have a question for Raul.
We don't got
It
a
was
mic, though.
pertaining similar.
Yeah, we have a question for you. How does it feel to have a long schlong? You know?
You know what? Sometimes like,
You can't wear shorts.
it's annoying sometimes because
Dangling,
shorts,
dangling around.
just walking in millions just dangles.
Hey,
everywhere.
how does it feel to be a hardworking man who works 6 days a week, like 13, 14 hours a day? You know, fucking mad bank in his account. You know what I'm saying? Mad money. How does it feel, man?
I don't know. Like,
You feel like
He's like, I feel like sleeping.
hey, you're just like I need some honey to fucking spend this money with, huh?
yeah.
Hey, ladies, hit him up.
Hit 'em up.
Hit 'em
Hit 'em
up.
up.
Shit, Aaron got the bars over here. Shit.
Aaron's got the money for the honey. Shit.
I know.
No, he does, not me.
Hey, all the girls.
I'm telling you, Aaron gets girls.
Bro, Aaron does get all the
No,
girls.
dude,
bro.
Raul, bro. When we go to the club, I turn around, I'm just like, where the fuck did that come from?
He's got the bottle service ready. He's like, échale cabrón.
This
Pistear, güey.
This is chocolate king.
That's chocolate king right there, bro.
Chocolate
Yeah.
king. Dang.
Do you want to know why it's called chocolate king?
What did he say? Once
I
you
mean, I'm not gonna explain it. Someone else can.
No, you can go ahead. You asked.
No.
You're the one that.
You're the one that brought
You
it.
mentioned it.
It's this thing like if you're brown, she's always down. It's this shit like that.
If you're brown, he's always down.
Like that's it. Like once you
down.
go black, you never go back. When you're brown, she's always down.
She's always down.
down. Yeah.
Ah,
The,
Oh wait, I wanted to get back to the Lil Wayne thing because I wanted to like make my point on why it was such memes.
let it
Alright, peace
roll.
out, Raul.
This-
Follow
this is-
Raul
this is-
footage. Follow Raul
Yeah.
footage on
Raul
IG.
footage.
This
got
is
a
not one
big
of his
dick.
bars, but it says Lil Wayne be like hit Dora with the pan, call that Pandora.
he says
That's
that.
No, I'm saying he didn't say that, but I'm saying that's what his
those are the
lines were
memes.
like.
Those are, okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Because it'd be like Lil Wayne be like poke the Jamaican, call that Pokemon.
What?
All right. Well, any last topics before we wrap it up? Before we put the condom on?
Oh, I have a question. I have a question real quick.
What's up?
When is your next like?
Oh,
Thing
What are you
dropping?
working on next?
When's
Yeah.
the- I don't
When's
know
the
what to
project
call it.
dropping?
Episode,
When's the
album,
project dropping?
song.
So my last, my next song that's coming out is an artist named Marucci. That's what we were saying earlier. It's the guy that produces all the Nicky Jam stuff. Not every single song, but most of his big
Well,
songs.
even after that, you guys already made that song, right?
I know, but when is that? Do you know? Do you have
So
a release
that
date
song
yet?
should be dropping in the next 2 to 3 weeks because we want it to be released with the music video, so that you got everyone gets the visuals like with the music.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to make sure that it gets on a bunch of playlists, you know, and that it gets on like everywhere.
What's the name of the song?
It's called Talón de Aquiles,
Talón de
which is
Aquiles.
like, you know, Achilles heel.
Yeah.
It's basically like saying like the girl is like your weakness, like, so that's why you don't leave her.
Oh, it's gonna be
You know
a
what I
sim
mean?
song.
Like, you know, she like, man, she tóxica, but I can't leave. She's fire. That's what the song is about.
When the song comes out, let us know. We'll get you on the podcast the same
Damn, chill.
week. Okay.
I'm gonna have more songs ready to sing. I'll just acapella.
What are you working on next?
Next, so I have like 6 or 8 hits that I just haven't I haven't released them yet. I'm just like holding on to them, and the only reason is because like I'm trying to get like some major like big old collabs. Like one of the songs like we might be getting like Fetty Wap on it. So.
Oh damn!
shit.
Like,
Anyone that we work who you for sure you know you're gonna be working with soon? Anyone?
So right now we're
Bad Bunny.
there's some talks. I might be working with this guy, and his name's Goldie Boy. So I'm going to Miami for the Nicky Jam takeover.
Oh, that's tight.
And then I'm gonna go and chop it up with a bunch of artists over there and figure out my next collabs.
Hell yeah.
That's
Goldie
what's up.
Boy's got like some pretty big hits. Like he did a song with Ozuna.
Nice.
So that song is like it did pretty good. Like it got some good streams. So
Hell yeah, that's all
bro.
about making
Wish you the
connections.
best. Let's get that shit, bro.
That's right. Get that bag. Get that
you know.
happiness. Get that happiness.
Thank you guys. But yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys having me on the podcast.
Oh,
like,
definitely. Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you for
really
coming
We had
out. It was a
time. This was amazing.
good podcast. It was fun,
Yeah,
interactive.
very fun.
Haven't laughed like this in a while.
Friends, you know what it
Iron
is.
friends, guys. Thank you guys for watching episode 9. Straight to your dime.
Your nalgas are mine.
We running out of time. It's our time to shine.
Thank you for all the love and support you guys keep showing.
That doesn't
Thank you
rhyme.
so much. What? No, I'm just saying.
All right, y'all. We're gonna have to cut it here now. We
Thank
agree.
you guys for watching.
Thank y'all for watching.
Peace out,
Peace
y'all.
out.
You're beautiful.
We
You
love
deserve
you.
it.